Hello everybody, welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. I hope you are all doing well. Happy Thursday evening to all of my friends out there in good old YouTube land. Week 2 of our new schedule seems to be going well. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it as much as I am. Getting able to go live twice on Thursdays is pretty cool, man. I think people are still going to have to get used to this whole new schedule change, as it is quite different than what we've done. Hey man, your lips aren't in sync. No, they actually are. So I actually spent a good like 30-40 minutes making sure that my lips are perfectly in sync with the video. And if you look now, you'll see that they are perfectly in sync. I can't tell you, well, I did about 40 minutes, 30-something minutes, 35 minutes of making sure we dialed this in perfectly and that everything should be sounding great and looking great. So there we go. What is the new schedule? I mean, it's the same schedule as ever. We just have Thursday evenings now. That's it. Abdullah, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Also, why is the camera view slightly different than your original views? Why is this camera view... This is just a drone camera, is what I'm using. I thought you were talking about my webcam. I did lower the camera a little bit, so you're more like eye level with me now. But yeah. Everything should be good. Can we finally watch the stream? Missed the other one because of school. No worries, Cap Dom. Welcome aboard, man. Hope you're doing well. Hope everything is going smooth. Don't feel like hearing our departure briefing full of not in sync. Yes, exactly. No, dude, everything's ready to go. We've tested it. We're good, man. We found the perfect number. We're looking good. So look at that nice clap. Look at that. As soon as it happens, boom, bada bing, boom, boom. Cool. I want to chase the sunset. So let's go ahead and jump inside the aircraft. Let's get this bad boy programmed to rock and roll, friends. We've got a 2 and 2-hour and 10-minute flight into Winnipeg this evening. So let's get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll. Let's start the boarding process, and we'll go ahead and head ourselves into Winnipeg for the first time in a very long time. We're going to go ahead and do aircraft request boarding. There we go. Good. All right, sweet. Let's do our flows. I'm going to get some brightness up here. I'm also going to get the dome lights on. It'll help us with the views. Good. Let's go to get our deers. Left side, right side, center. Wonderful. We'll continue our flows down here. Everything looks great. We'll get our crew supply on. We'll go ahead and get our ground power. We'll flip this over to the cap position. We'll go ahead and get our nav and logo lights on. APU master start switch. Go ahead and bump our no smoking. Steve, thanks so much for your support, man. Appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties to you, sir. Celebrating. Sorry, coming back as a first class member. Appreciate it, man. Thanks to you, dude. Huge no floaties, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Loving the new schedule. Thanks, man. Appreciate you, dude. I think it's good. Like I said, if everything goes well and everything is going as planned, we can always look at adding even more of these evening streams, right? So, yeah. Head on my neck to the woods. Awesome. Find a decent scenery for YWG. We're using the, what the hell's his name? I've had this scenery forever, dude. I bought almost all of his sceneries. Remember, I asked him if he wanted to work with the channel, and he said he didn't want to because of tax purposes. Sim add-ons. Sim add-ons. The link is in the description. It's okay. It's much better than default, if that's the true question, right? It's much better than default, but it's okay as far as like scenery-wise goes. There's far better sceneries out there. Cool. Let's come down here. We'll go to our electronic flight bag here quickly. Let's go ahead and punch in some numbers down here as we are boarding up. We're going to go to our Fenix tab. We're going to go to our tap to import. Go ahead and bring that in here. Beautiful. Another stream there is, yes, Thursdays. Unit mismatch. So everything got reset on all these, which is super weird. Kilograms, everything got reset after the update. And I forgot that I have to go through here on like every single aircraft and make sure that we do all of these. Okay, that should be good. I'm gonna go, there we go, that's good, that's good. Yes, that's all good. Okay, cool. We're going to save those. Good. We'll go to my flight and we'll go ahead and re-import. Yes, re-import now. Unit mismatch. Please ensure that fuel units are... What, did it not just do it? Hello? Units, pounds. Alright, let's try and re-import that bad boy, friends, shall we? Re-import. Yes. Now we should be good. No immediate error. Good. Let's go to mass and balance tab. 169 passengers, 2,630 kilograms of cargo, 8,400 kilograms of fuel. We're going to load the aircraft. We're going to go instant. Good. Boarding is complete. Wonderful. We'll go to my flight. Actually, we can leave this here. We can go plug in some information down here on the McDo. Let's come down here. We're going to go to our init ref tab. We're going to do our init request. Call sign today, Air Canada 269. Good call sign. Throw that into there. Beautiful. There is our flight, Toronto to Winnipeg with the alternate of CYPG. I don't even know where our alternate is, but Puerto Rican pilot, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Cap, love the evening stream since I'm not at work and I'm also can join every flight now and then. Yes, absolutely awesome, man. Yep, yep, yep. Cool. That's good. That's good. That's all set. AOC uplink is good. Wonderful. Let's go to our 49 Whiskey. What's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Flight plan page, and we can go ahead and punch in some numbers. Now, we do have ATC online. We've got Toronto ground, so we'll go ahead and grab our ATIS information. India. Looks like they're departing on 2-3, arriving 2-4, so that's good. So we'll tune to Toronto ground, 12165, and we'll grab our IFR clearance. Out to Winnipeg, 12165. Good.
Break FedEx 3 at 90, Toronto ground. Are you on frequency?
Hey, bro.
FedEx 390, welcome to Toronto. Where are you looking to park tonight?
I always thought we parked the car.
I may roll back the time, Chat. I don't want to do I don't want to do a completely night flight. I don't mind doing like a sunset because we're kind of chasing the sunset, but I don't want to do. I don't want to do a night flight. I may actually change the time right now. Just do it. Throw it like an hour back. I think we should be good. Like 6:30, we should be good, or something like that.
Flight planned route. Depart runway 23.
There we go. I'll just roll it back to like there. Which rating do you use for CYYG? Where's CYYG, Ben? I think about CYWG. Better to chase the sunset than chasing waterfalls. Yes, absolutely. Aviator, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Hope all's well, man.
United 83 Heavy, read back correct. Push and start at your discretion. Advise ready for tax.
See, it even gave us the information there. which I think that is correct. Yeah, the Ursel 4.
Ground, just to confirm, we're going 24.
And we're going to be in Alpha Kilo. We were in Alpha Lima last time. We're going in Alpha Kilo.
United 83, yep. Pearson doesn't switch to 3-3 operations unless the crosswind is 25 or more. It's only 16 right now.
60 knot crosswind component. Mike, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome, welcome. Using these sim add-ons. Everything's in the link description down below, Ben, or you can put exclamation point scenery in chat. It should pop that. Toronto Ground, good evening, Air Canada 269 with India IFR to Winnipeg, please.
Air Canada 269, Toronto Ground, good evening. You're cleared to Winnipeg via the Ursel 4 departure, Cassette transition, flight planned route. Depart runway 23, squawk 6150.
All right, Canada 269 is cleared into Winnipeg, Ursel 4, Cassett, then as filed, climb SID, and I believe you said squawk 6150.
Canada 269, A firm, departure runway is 23. Your readback is correct. Push and start at your discretion. Advise ready for taxi.
We'll expect 23 and we'll let you know when we're short of Alpha Kilo, Air Canada 269. All right, cool. Good. All is set there. Wonderful. Got our clearance. Let's come down here. We're going to go Toronto departures. We're going to plan runway 23, which he just gave us on the Ursel 4. I very rarely take this departure. This is a departure that sends you like up north. It's pretty cool. The Ursel 4, we'll get that in there. We've got Sean Jordan celebrating 15 months. Man, crazy, dude. Huge no floaties to you, my man. Thanks so much, dude. Chat, if you got the no floaties, let's get them in chat. Thank you very much. Have you heard of Fenix to GSX? Yes, I have seen it. Yep. I have, man. Logan's Aviation, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, dude. I believe we departed out of here last week. We did, yes. Yeah. Cassett transition. We'll go ahead and insert that. Good. We're not going to plan an arrival quite yet. As you can see, we're 875 nautical miles from Winnipeg, so we'll plan for an arrival in about an hour or so or something like that. We'll do that. Cool. That's all looking good in there. We'll go back to our NetRef tab. We're going to throw in our cost index, which is going to be 35 as per usual. And our altitude today, we're going up to 36,000 feet. So we'll plug up 360. Good. Init B page. Oh, shit. We didn't plug that in. It'd be smart if we did that. 60.2316. 60.2/31.6. Good. And then our block fuel was 8. Wait, what? 30. Did I must? 31.6/31.6. There we go. Block fuel for today, 8.4 is what we've got. We'll bug that up. Good. Turn some screen brightnesses down. We don't need those all the way up. Good, good, good. C2A.
Evening, Captain.
Hey.
I just want to let you and chat know that the Thrustmaster products do not sync up with the LoveSense/system. Too bad. There goes my OnlyFans idea. There has to be something we can do with SPAD.next. Your audio sync is off.
This guy, man. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you very much for support. Truly do appreciate you, C2A. Always coming in with those donations. Thank you very much, man. Really, really do appreciate you, dude. Okay, let's go to our performance tab. Let's go ahead and plug in some numbers here. We're going to jump down here. We're going to go to our departure performance. Let's grab some numbers down here, shall we? Toronto, we're departing 2-3. Surface conditions are dry. We're going to do a flaps 1 departure. Force toga no, anti-ice off, packs on. Sync up load sheet, sync up live weather, and we'll go ahead and calculate our V speeds. Pretty gnarly crosswind component here. 340 at 16. So we're going to have some nice rudder correction here on departure, hopefully. 146, 146, 148, 146, 146, 148. Looks like our gears are aligned, so that's good. And flap and trim, we're going with flex of 56, 1/down 0.2. 1/down 0.2. Bug that up, and we're going with a flex of 56 degrees. Did you not save the offset? I swear I'm not screwing with you. We both know it was fine earlier. It should have saved. Why is it not? Does it look like it's all messed up again? Yeah, it's still on, man. It's still on. Sync offset of 544. It's on. Why? Does it look like there's a delay again? Not this. We're not going to start this, are we? I don't know what could be causing. Now I got to go look at the stream and see if there's a crazy delay or something. I don't know what could be causing. Now I gotta go look at the stream and see if there's a crazy delay or something. There is a delay. I don't understand what's going on. We tested this earlier. There was we actually like fixed the delay. We tested this earlier and we actually like fixed the delay. We tested this earlier. That's so weird, man. Yeah, it was perfected. I totally agree. Maybe it's like, I don't know. I don't know, man. I just put it back to 0. Maybe it's like not doing it when it's live. Maybe it's like not doing it when it's live. Maybe it's like not doing it. I don't know. I feel like having it back at 0 is actually. I feel like having it back at 0 is actually. Nah, it's the exact same. It's like it's not doing it. It's really weird.
Alright, clear to Winnipeg Airport, runway 05, balance maintained. Air Canada 271.
I don't know. Yeah, there's an echo. We're just testing something. I don't know. Yeah, there's an echo. We're just testing something. I don't know. Wait, hold on. It might be good now. Is that good? It actually seems like it fixed itself. It might be good now. Yeah, that's good. It actually seems like it fixed itself. Okay, we're good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Okay. We're good. All right. I don't know what the hell. Fuck's sakes, dude. Okay. I think it's because you have to, it's in there, Yeti, but you have to like enter it and then it becomes like, it bolds itself out. It was grayed out before. So I don't know. There we go. Damn OBS, exactly. Yes, damn OBS. Okay, cool. No, fuck. I was about to have PTSD, chat. I'm not joking. I was about to have PTSD worrying about this whole goddamn thing again. My goodness. It's perfect. It's exactly the way that we set it up earlier, right? Click on the save icon. It's not a save icon. Like I said, like it's just a box and you can set an offset, a plus or a minus, but you have to like enter it. You have to push like enter. I just hope it's something that I don't have to do every single stream. I'm praying I don't have to do it every single stream. Okay. That's good. That's set. We're still waiting on the passengers to board. I think they're done with the cargo. They are. So we can go ahead and spool up the APU so we're good to go here. APU gets spooled. Let's jump outside and listen to this bad boy. Yeah, I hope it's something that I don't have to do every single stream. I guess I'm going to have to look. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but... what is that faint voice? Is it a controller? It is. Yeah, I just have them turned down while we're doing all this. ATC's calling me? Really? I'm trying to ground Air Canada 269. Did I miss a call?
Air Canada 269, A firm, you're re-cleared to Winnipeg. Depart runway 05. The balance is unchanged.
All right, we're going to depart 05 rest unchanged. Air Canada 269. Thanks. Monsieur Jarvis!
Read that correct. Start up at your discretion.
My heart sank for a second. Yeah, no kidding, dude, because we literally had it perfect. Like, we fought with it. Fought with it.
Camp Force 1 at Shell Aero Center with India.
Okay, quick little change here, chat. We're going to plan runway 5 for our departure. The rest is unchanged. We can go to our Ursel. Where is Ursel? Our Ursel 4 departure. Good. And cased. And there we go. Okay, cool. That's good. We just have to re-enter our information here, our performance data. Everything should be the exact same, which it is. So we'll just go ahead and reinsert. It is low pressure. Yeah, there's a huge low pressure moving in right now. It was extremely hot the last couple of days, and it's kind of all moving out right now. This evening, it's supposed to cool off quite a bit. APU's on, APU bleed is on, good. I think they're still boarding. They are still boarding, we're almost done. So we can just brief the departure here quickly, chat. So we're going to be on the Ursel 4 for runway 5, so it's basically runway heading. 047 degrees on runway heading, so we can bug that up. We can go 047, we'll get that ready to go. 047, good. APU's on, APU bleed is on, great. Let's come down here, we'll go to our Fenix tab. So it looks like there is a delay. Oh, never mind. Evening cap. Yeah, what's up, man? There's no delay. No delay. We're looking great now. It's beautiful. I would just test it before the stream to make sure from now on. It's so tough, Greg, though, like, to test it. I don't think I can without going live. That's the thing, Greg. Like, I don't know, it's weird. Yeah. You're at Terminal 1, you got to go to 05, 30-minute taxi incoming. Hopefully not. Ground services, let's go ahead and remove the GPU and chocks and cones. Beautiful. We're actually going to go GSX. We're going to prepare for pushback and departure. Good. Let's go ahead and, what was our squawk code that we were looking for? 6150. Let's bug that up. 6150. 6150. Good. On and reporting. Good. He's ready for pushback, and our initial climb was 5,000 feet. Bug up 5,000 feet. Good. Opinions on the 737-300. It's good for a classic, for sure. All right, we got that airplane there. We're going to be nice and polite. We're going to let him pull forward and get out of the way before we push. That'll be the nice thing. Remember the CTP in April, the altimeter Toronto was 29.29. Dude, that was crazy coming through that weather. That was wild, Vine. I do remember that. That was wild. Crazy, crazy, crazy day, man. A crazy, crazy day. Greg, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Saw Toronto Air Show over the weekend. It was sick. Very cool. Awesome, man. Glad you enjoyed that. That's really cool. I like that I lowered the camera a little bit, too. Or more like, it was too high before. It was weird. Okay, he's out of the way. Yep, he's out of the way. Beautiful. Let's go with our park brake off. Did they tell me to go park brake off? Well, I have to go continue pushback.
You need to set parking
Yeah. Continue pushback. Tail 6, lane 6 tail west. Lane 6 tail east is what we want.
Release parking brakes.
Yes, park brakes off.
Commencing push.
Cool.
All engines
Whatever time set to, it's just an
Starting
hour
now.
back from live time. So instead of it being almost 8 o'clock, it's almost 7 o'clock. Just did an hour back. That's it, man. I just don't want to fly during the night. There's nothing to look at, dude, and it's such a beautiful flight. We're going to be flying over the Great Lakes and stuff. It's going to be so beautiful if we can chase the sunset the whole way. It's going to be much nicer, trust me. Much nicer. Cool. Engine mode selector to start position. APU's on, APU bleed's on, beacon light is on, seatbelt sign is on. We're looking great. Let's get our fuel pumps on, and we'll go ahead and spool up engine numero 2. Enjoy. We're literally going to be chasing that sunset the whole way. It's going to be nice.
6245, go ahead.
Favorite airliner? I don't know, man. Anything modern. One leg tonight, YouTube. It's about a 2 hour and 15-minute flight. I think we're scheduled at 2 hours and 11 minutes. So, with pushback and, dude, our taxi's about to be 20, 25 minutes. No joke. No joke. It's going to be a long taxi, so. Cat passed my PPL check ride yesterday. Hey, awesome, Billy. Congratulations, dude. That is absolutely fantastic. Congrats, man.
271, give way to a company Boeing 737 coming down Bravo. We'll give way to the company.
Taxi's a little bit longer than the flight. A little extra cap tonight. Exactly. Got it, man.
Runway 06 right, the balance is unchanged.
He's sending somebody out 06 right. Wish they ran 06 left for PPL parked at T1 more often, or for people parked at T1 more often.
Set parking brakes.
Sir, you repeat the takeoff
It'd save
runway?
lots of time. It definitely could. For sure. Park brake set. Spool number 1.
And then exit right where you entered there. Make a left onto Echo.
You know what's crazy? I get better performance. Maybe it's because there's less airplanes here on the ground than there was last week, but I get better performance here in the Phoenix than I do the PMDG now, which is pretty crazy because it used to be vice versa. But like, I'm getting 36 frames in Toronto on VATSIM. I mean, chat, it's almost unheard of. Remember doing a flight in Ireland, 2897. That's crazy. That's wild, man.
Left at 6245, reback correct. Advise ready for taxi.
Unlocking gear.
Call for taxi. Actually, we'll call you here in like a minute.
Legit, one time in 2018, I was at Pearson and we were at T1. It was nighttime and busy. Took us 40 minutes to total taxi. Oh, I agree. Yeah, I've been there before. Absolutely.
Tow truck disconnected.
I've been there, my friend.
Pin removed.
Cool. We got 2 good engines. Let's head upstairs. APU can come off. APU bleed can come off. It's good. We'll go flaps 1. We'll go ahead and ground spoilers armed, auto brake over to max, RTO, engine mode selector to the normal position, predictive wind shear system, system 1, and over to auto. We'll hit our constraint button. 5,047 is in, runway heading off of departure, 6150 in the squawk, and we just seen our trim value down 0.2. We'll set that down. Oops, that's up, wrong way. Down 0.2. There we go. Beautiful, looking great. We'll come down here. We've got our messages as well. We'll go to our AlexSiu message. We'll go to our AOC. Received messages, load sheet, and there we go. 169 plus 4. So 174 plus another 4 crew. Actually, I guess 5 crew. 3 flight attendants and 2 pilots. So there we go. Cool. Looking good there. Wonderful. Summer, how are my friend? Good to see you. Why is it daylight? Because I don't want to fly during the evening. I want to actually be able to look at the beautiful views out the window. We're going to be flying over some Great Lakes this evening. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. Going to be beautiful. All right, cool. Let's go expect our taxi instructions here. Get ready to write these down because I guarantee you it's going to be a lengthy taxi clearance.
Hold short runway 06 left.
All right, let's pull forward. You're getting really good FPS in the Fenix at Pearson with how much traffic there are right now, too. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, it is good. I like it.
WestJet 6245.
WestJet 6245. Sorry, just write stuff down. Taxi via Delta.
Sunset.
Cross runway
Joey,
06
sunset.
right. Hold short of runway 06. Oh, sorry, no, sorry. Hold cross runway 06 left. Hold short of runway 06 right. WestJet 6245.
WestJet 64, correction, WestJet 6245 negative. Runway 06 right, taxi via Delta, cross runway 33 right, hold short runway 06 left.
Pen and paper,
Sorry
friends.
about that. Taxi via Delta, cross runway 33 right, hold short of runway 06 left. WestJet 6245.
WestJet 489, squawk mode Charlie.
Days are getting shorter again. They are.
Charlie,
Yeah.
49. Air Canada 549, contact tower 118.7. Good day.
Is that for Air Canada 549?
Air Canada 549.
All right, I don't see anybody up here on the left or on the right, so I'm just going to pull ourselves up to short of Alpha Kilo. You can see here is Alpha Kilo.
Force 1 ready, taxi.
Can Force 1, runway 05, information Juliet, altimeter 2975, taxi via Kilo, Juliet, cross runway 15 right.
Kilo Juliet, cross 15 right, 2975, check we have Juliet for Can Force 1.
Trying to go under Canada 269 Alpha Kilo ready to taxi. We got India.
Request for hyper clearance to Newark.
Oh.
With 2 aircraft at once there, Air Canada 269, runway 05, information Juliet, altimeter 2975, taxi via Alpha, Sierra, Echo, Golf, Hotel, cross runway 33 right and hold short runway 06 left. Correction, cross runway 33 right and 33 left. My apologies.
All right, we'll taxi runway 05, Juliet, Alpha, Sierra, Echo, Golf, Hotel, crossing the 33s, and we'll hold, crossing the 33s. Air Canada 269.
Air Canada 269, just confirm Alpha, Sierra, Echo, Golf, Hotel.
Affirm, Alpha, Sierra, Echo, Golf, Hotel, crossing the 33s.
Air Canada 269, roger, thanks. Sorry, I got super confused in the middle there. There's calling for clearance.
All right, we're going Alpha, Sierra, Echo, Golf, Hotel. Alpha,
Canada 548, you're on ground, you're cleared to Newark Liberty
Sierra,
Airport via the Castevens
Echo,
departure.
Golf, Hotel. It's the same taxi we usually get out of here when we get runway 5, to be honest with you. Grabbed an SSD2 for Starfield, should run better now. There you go. Nice, dude. What drinks will be served on this flight? Hey, man, this is Air Canada. We're a premium airline over here. You can get whatever drinks you want, my friend. Whatever you would like.
Air Canada 548, read back correct. Push to start at your discretion.
Morning from Rady, Hyderabad, India. Good to see you, Rohit. Welcome, welcome, man. Hope all's well. It's crazy that it's morning for you guys.
Ready to taxi, hold short, Alpha Tango.
Is that no floaties?
Air Canada 271, contact Toronto Tower, 118.7.
Florida Tower, Air Canada 271, thanks.
I haven't seen Mr. Mark in a while. No floaties.
Toronto ground, WestJet 49, ready for taxi.
Alright, there should be a left onto Sierra.
WestJet 489, roger, stand by, break. WestJet 529, squawk mode, Charlie. Squawk mode, Charlie 529.
What's up, Cap? New evening stream schedule? Yes, Kai. Every Thursday evening right now. Yeah. Taking some Don Perignon. I don't know if Air Canada would serve that. Maybe on like international flights. They're not super fancy though, right? I don't know.
WestJet 489, runway
have to check.
05, information
I don't know if they would have that available.
75, taxi via Sierra, Echo, Golf, Hotel, cross runway 33 right and 33 left. Follow the Air Canada Airbus A320, turning onto Sierra. Alright,
Can I get some whiskey on this flight? Absolutely. That I know we have. Glenlivet.
Right and 33 left. Follow the Air Canada A320 at Sierra for WestJet 49. WestJet 62.
Rob, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, dude.
118.7. See ya.
118.7.
Cap, how you doing, sir? I'm working on a midnight shift. Tonight's works needs some Microsoft Flight Simulator time. Ray, how are you, mate? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back.
To the ground. Hello,
hopefully we can provide some entertainment.
Request taxi to gate 133.
Emirates have an impressive liquor list? Yes.
168 from the ground.
No doubt, man.
Via Charlie, Alpha, Kilo.
I don't think Air Canada
Charlie,
offers too
Alpha,
much on their
Kilo,
domestic
Echo,
flights, to be honest with you, but Canadian
529,
Club, yeah, Canadian Club is good for sure.
Affirmative, squawking Charlie. WestJet 529, roger. It's not coming up on my end. Recycle transponder, squawk 5533. 5533, WestJet 529.
No floaties. I think that's Mark. It has to be Mark, right? It sounds just like him. Mark, is that you? Are you in chat right now? Okay, it is you. Okay. I thought I was going crazy for a second. I was like, it has to be him.
Percent ground, good evening, speed bar.
Worker Canada ground in Phoenix and Rouge has given us some pretty decent snacks before longer delays turn. There you go. Get some Biscoffs. I remember WestJet. WestJet has these coconut toasted cashews that they give out. Phenomenal.
Kept the 3 bumper transition.
Delicious. Dude, from Grand Rapids, Michigan. Nicholas, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well, dude.
06 right for speed bar 13.
Welcome, man. Pumped to see the difference. Microsoft should run a bit smoother now, too. Should, yeah. For sure. At least it'll load quicker and maybe less stuttery. Right? Nice departure right in front of us, Chip. Chips and chocolate. Alright, we're on Echo. Next left is November, then we're going to have a Gulf. We're headed to Winnipeg. Pierogies will be served in the front meal. See, there you go. I'm about it. Cap, which rudder pedals do you recommend? Depends how much money you want to spend, man. To be honest, rudder pedals, there's a range variety, for sure. No floats.
United 83 Heavy, contact tower 118.7. Good day.
18.7 for 83 Heavy, thanks. See you.
Hey Cap, that bird we had turn around with the explosion of poop, half all the rugs all changed out. I missed the line maintenance. Oh man. That A350? You had to do that, Ray? Oh no, dude. You were in charge of that, cleaning up that mess? Was it a 350 or what was it? I thought it was a 350. Where the passenger pooped all the way down the aisle. Bro, imagine having... Nah, let's not talk about this. That's kind of fucked up, but... Yeah, that's crazy, dude. Imagine having, like, explosive... that it's, like, all down the aisle. Ooh, man.
4923, roger. I'm seeing you still sitting at the gate. Confirm you're ready.
It was a 350? Man.
I mean... Oh, hold on. Give me a sec. I forgot the question.
Yeah, let me know when you're done your push.
WestJet 219, Chris and Alpha cleared.
Depends would help. I mean, what did you eat? What did you eat or what did you drink? You didn't hear about this, Yeti? There was like a transatlantic flight that had to turn around. One of the passengers had explosive diarrhea and literally like shit down the entire, like down the whole alley. It was the whole thing, dude. It's insane. It's insane. Like, I thought somebody was joking,
disappeared.
I literally thought someone was joking with me, and then like the article came out like an hour after, and I was just like, oh my goodness. Yeah, dude, on a Delta 350. Go search the article, man. Somebody posted pictures. It's literally like just a shit line, like 20 feet long, 15 feet long. It's nasty, dude. It's crazy. Nightmares of Amsterdam with this taxi. This isn't quite as bad as Amsterdam. It's pretty bad, but it's not quite as bad. The worst is when you have to do this taxi and then you're only on like a 40-minute flight, right? I've done this taxi out to runway 5 and I'm going to Ottawa, and it's like the shortest flight ever, right? 45 minutes, maybe like 35 wheels up, wheels down. It's crazy. Denver taxi too, yeah. Cal, thanks for $1 donation, man. Appreciate you, man. Says that person sealed everyone's fate on that flying tin can. Dude, feel bad. What do we got here? What is that? Air Canada something? What was that? No, okay. I thought it was an Air Canada. It's a blank 330, I think. There's a video of it. Passengers got some compensation. Bro. It's just crazy, man. Hi from ground. Sorry I had a mini stroke during your taxi. Now you're good, man. No worries, dude. The way I read that back was not appropriate. Don't worry. We're good. We are perfectly fine, man. No worries at all, dude. Hope you're having a great night, my man. Could have been a cargo flight. It was just super empty. Like, that's a big boy. That's a United 777. Is that Atto?
Canada 269, contact tower 118.7. Good day.
118.7. Thanks for wonderful ATC, man. Have a great night. We'll see you soon.
See ya.
All right, 18.7 for us. Did Center pop online? I don't know if Center's online or if we just got Tower. Oh, we got to. Oh, they did come online. Damn. Okay, they're fully ready to go. I wonder if these are the new Thursday. If this is part of the new Thursday events. 18.7 is in. We've got that for Tower.
Caution wake turbulence and departing heavy A310.
And then we've got departure on 28.8.
Takeoff runway 05. Good day.
1288.
05 will contact departure 28.8 for E3.
Before earlier for the 833 testing, how was that? What do you mean? Toronto Thursdays? Yeah, I just wasn't sure if they were doing it every Thursday, AJ. Because if you go to the VATSIM website, it's not popping up as an event. So maybe it's just like a normal thing that they're doing now, every Thursday. I don't know. Toronto Tower, hello, good evening. Air Canada 269, rolling up runway 5, ready for departure.
Air Canada 269, Toronto Tower, hello, line up runway 05, number 2 for departure.
Line up and wait, runway 05, Air Canada 269. Alright, sounds like he's sending somebody off of the 6s as well. That United 777 is just rotating downfield, looking great. We're going to go and get ourselves lined up here. Let's get our landing lights on, nose light to takeoff, runway turn off, strobes, wing lights, all that fun stuff on. Good. Starting today, a trial with 8.33 kilohertz frequency spacing will take place in Germany, the Netherlands, and the UK. The trial will run for a maximum of 3 months, likely shorter. Interesting. I don't know if I was on there. I don't think so. We were flying in France today. We might have been, but I don't know. Absolutely, Ray. Yeah. Take it on the chin, right? So they say. Got that right. All right. Look at us, chat. Ready to go. Lined up nicely. We'll hold short here. Bump this back. Gonna go to my flight. Good. Got a WestJet behind us. Beautiful. A United 777 in Toronto. Aye, man.
269, we're airborne. Contact on to departure 128.8. Caution wake turbulence from departing heavy 777. The wind's 360 at 16. Clear to takeoff runway 05. Good day.
Alrighty, off of departure, we'll contact Toronto 1288. Clear for takeoff runway 5 for Canada 269. Thanks for ATC. Have a great evening. Right, joystick cams on, sounds are up. Let's go, chat. Throttles to 40. Good. Chrono's coming on. Let's go. Manflex 56 SRS runway auto thrust blue. Takeoff power set, slight nose down pressure. As going to be a pretty gnarly crosswind departure as well, chat. Keep that in mind. It's like 16 knots at 340. Airspeed's alive. 100 knots, we're neutral. V1, rotate. So, rudders to the left, aileron to the right. Oh, baby. Perfect crosswind technique. Look at that once we gear up. I think it's easier to do the crosswind technique in the Airbus. I feel like it's easier. I could be wrong, but it feels better to me. We kept that nice and level. It was real good. All right, 28.8 off departure. Throttles to... No, not to climb yet. Control departure, good evening, Air Canada 269, 1,900.
Air Canada 269 from departure, you're identified. Open deck, you can put you to sleep. Climb 10,000.
Climb at 10,000, is that correct for Air Canada 269? Sorry.
Air Canada 269, climb 7,000.
7,000, thanks, Air Canada 269. Alright, we should be on heading, cell 047.
And United 3, heavy contact, set out 3257.
Okay, 047 on the heading.
3257, reading 3, everything. See ya.
We're climbing 7,000. So it sounds.
Air Canada 269, proceed direct to Ursel on course climb flight level 230.
Already left direct to Ursel and then flight level 230, Canada 269, thanks. Alright, direct, Ursel, insert, good. Ground spoilers, disarmed, oh, disarmed. Direct to Ursel and 230 is what we're looking for. Plug up 230, good, cool. Looks good out there, chat. Looks good out there. Autopilot's coming on. Flight deck.
Toronto departure, Westjet 489, dispatching to 600. Westjet 489, Toronto departure, hello.
Hello. Alrighty. Those clouds out there should be breaking through nicely. We're going to go flap screen here in a second. Alright, and about to go flaps clean. There we go, flaps clean. And I just wanted to check this out because it looks like we have a discontinuity which we need to get rid of. Good. And there we go. Cool. Should we saw direct Govit, and then from Govit we plan our arrival. Not very many waypoints in this flight, considering it's an 800 nautical mile flight. There's like 5 waypoints, chat. Welcome to flying in North America, you see, where we don't have 1,500 waypoints. Like, we have a good, like, I think like 80 miles here without even hitting a waypoint. It's nice. This sim is purdy? Oh, it is purdy. It is purdy. Got the airport over here. Got a couple departures out here behind us as well. It is nice. Very, very nice.
Westjet 489, proceed direct to Ursel on course climb flight level 230. Ursel 230 for 489.
Now, where's Yeti? Yeti, are you still here? I'm kind of concerned now every time we switch scenes and stuff like that. How is the sync? It's still good now that we've switched scenes and everything? It's not causing any issues between, like, it's not something that I have to do every single time we resync. You know what I mean? Hopefully the syncing issues or everything looks good. Because you can tell immediately. Like, immediately.
And Toronto departure, Westjet 529, 2.3 for 5,000.
It's a nice village departure? It is, yeah, it's beautiful, man.
Westjet 529, Toronto departure, you're
It's perfect? Okay, cool.
Climb 7,000, Westjet 529 on full.
Monsieur Jarvis, are you in front of us? Another live? Yes. 2 streams on Thursdays now. Toronto 2575, or are we going to be... Yeah, probably 2575, I think. He's going to send us 2 next. So we'll do that. Air Canada 271. Ah, got you. Cool. Cap level of double streams. Thanks, Dallin. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Air Canada 269, contact Toronto Center now, 3257, ciao.
3257. Have yourself a great evening, dude. We'll chat soon. Air Canada 269. All right, 3257. Beautiful. G4, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. I love the evening streams. Great addition. Thank you, Kai. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for your donation earlier as well, dude. Wait, was that you? No, it was Cal. Sorry. Cal, Kai. You took your flight number? Oh, shit. Well, because I saw 269, Jarvis, and I was like, got to do that. The sync looks fine? Perfect. Cool. So the test will be next stream to, like, see. Is there, like, a save? Is there, like, a file save? There's no save. It should just save. Anyways, we'll see. Captured out of curiosity, what made you decide to stream twice on Thursdays rather than adding a different day? I liked having the days off that I have now because it allows me to go out to the farm and really help my fiance. It allows me to be like kind of disposable. It allows me to, it gives her a little bit more flexibility of days that we can do things together. That's pretty much it, man. And I mean, honestly, I mean, chat had been one of the most requested things in a while. I've had a ton of requests to add like a stream. There's so many people that, you know, say like, hey Captain, like, you know, I love watching your streams, but I'm not able to watch like when you actually do live streams. I can only ever, you know, watch the pre-recorded stuff. So
12577, good day.
That was the big, you know, the big thing of why I wanted to do it. And then of course I didn't want to add another day just because I like the flexibility of the schedule. That's pretty much it, man. Trust Center, good evening, Air Canada 269, 14,000, climbing flight level 230.
Canada 269, Toronto Center, hello. Proceed at Cassett, Kilo, Alpha, Sierra, Echo, Delta. Climb flight level 270.
Proceed direct to Cassett and we'll climb flight level 360, Air Canada 269.
Canada 269 negative, maintain flight level 270 for now.
27 for now, sorry, thanks.
Roger.
What time is it currently in my location? Just past 8 p.m. Just past 8 p.m. Mr. Midnight Maverick, how are you, dude? Good to see you, man. You look 6 out of 10 in the looks department, but the sounds good. Did you pick up some Aussies with the evening stream? Yeah, we're gonna do some. We're gonna go flying down in Australia sooner than later. That's for sure, man. Go ahead, Air Canada 269.
Yes, I had a previous power rep at 0014 Zulu. At your present position, they did say that they had moderate to heavy turbulence at, I believe, 13 to 14,000 feet. If it does go any higher, just let me know.
Okay, we've been pretty smooth. We came through the clouds at about 13, and it's been smooth since then.
Okay, 13,000, copy, thank you.
Cool.
Toronto,
look at the ortho out here, it's just beautiful.
Climbing 230, flight level 130.
Cap, I have y'all started cooling off up there. It's supposed to start tonight, Ray. Still a little bit warm, but yeah.
Westjet 49.
Reactivity settings do I use for the TPRs? 65, I believe. Tom, 65%. It's 1 a.m. in Lisbon. Yeah, it's late for you guys. Yeah, it is late. Now I'm pretty sure we're with Toronto Center for like quite a while. I mean, they can see he gave us direct here to Cased. Actually, I guess because we're going to technically be flying over the U.S., he'll probably have to hand us over at Cased. We'll probably switch over. I don't know if Chicago Center's online or something, but that would be Chicago, I believe. That's all Chicago Center. Or that might even be... No, it's definitely going to be Chicago Center, I think. You can see for quite actually a big chunk of the flight, we're flying over the U.S. We get to fly over 3 of the Great Lakes. Wait, yes. cool. It's a cool flight. Hopefully the headwind doesn't destroy us. I don't know what we're looking like in the headwind department. What is it showing right now? 21 knots. It's not bad.
11,000 climbing off flight level 230.
There you go, Kai. Very cool.
Shed 529.
Very, very cool.
Good afternoon. Sorry, good evening. Climb flight level 270. All right, 270.
I love the ortho just outside Toronto, man. It's always so beautiful.
529, Roger.
I could definitely see the price, $600. Now they're great quality material. I know what you mean, never needing another set. Never, dude. I mean, you're not stomping on rudder pedals either, right? Like, just nice, calm, smooth move. These things will last you forever, dude. Literally forever. I've had mine for like 4 years. You know how much I fly, Tom. I have probably thousands of hours on these rudder pedals, and they are just like the day that I bought them. Just like the day, sorry, I got sent them from Thrustmaster. They're incredible, man. Yeah. Who's the new scenery developer? They have a lot of Canadian airports, which is cool. New scenery developer? I'm not quite sure. I mean, there's a couple Canadian scenery developers. There's the, you've got MK Studios doing a couple. You've got FSim Studios. Yeah. Those pendulars are built like a tank, they are. Yeah.
Air Canada 269, contact Toronto Center 12577. Have a good night.
12577. Have a great evening as well. Air Canada 269. We'll see you.
See ya.
Right. 12577. Toronto Center, good evening. Air Canada 269, flight level 220, climbing 270.
Air Canada 269, Toronto Center, good evening. Climb flight level 360.
Climb 360, Air Canada 269. All right. Beautiful. Roman Design does good. Yeah, he does Ottawa and he does Victoria. I don't know if he has any other ones, but yeah.
Go ahead.
My CH pedals lasted over 10 years, but I made sure to stay very gentle with them. I mean, Tom, if you treat these ones the same, 10, 15, 20 years, I mean, like you said, you see the build quality unmatched for that price point. Like, you know, those are easily, they look like 1,000, you know. Slow climb? Oh, it's an Airbus climb. Absolutely. 1,000 feet per minute, 1,300? Yep. It's that Airbus climb, man. Those CFM Airbus climbs. You're lucky if you get 1,000 foot per minute over 25,000 feet. It is the slowest climb. Wait till I'll come back when we've gone like above 25,000. You'll see. The climb is atrocious. Yeah. It's an Airbus thing. It's one of those weird Airbus things.
Golf Delta Foxtrot Juliet Toronto.
Golf Delta Foxtrot Juliet, we are 3,500 inbound, requesting full stop landing in London.
Golf Foxtrot Delta Juliet, London Tower, runway 33, 13008, altimeter 2983, cleared to trade in, report final.
So straight in, we'll report final for Golf Delta.
Had a $550 gift credit to put towards him, so I only paid $100. Oh, dude. No brainer. No brainer. GG. Great play, Tom.
Hey, Captain, how are you doing?
Hey, Max.
Have you downloaded the new Navigraph?
Yes.
Get ready for some kilotons. The Fenix is looking great. Romantic face.
Man, gotta love the kilotons. Yes. Have you guys seen this? They show like the telemetry. It's in that fast. It actually shows you all like your information down here. Shows your indicated airspeed, your altitude, your vertical speed, although that's not correct. I'm pretty sure we're climbing more than 21 feet per minute. Shows your heading, your GPS track, your bank angle, all kinds of like actual crazy information. I'm guessing like it's showing you all this. Even shows your distance, destination to distance, which actually I find pretty cool. You can, it does this so that you can have it on the app or you can have it on your phone. You know what I mean? Although I don't think that's correct. Our vertical speed seems to be, oh, you can actually change it. That's pretty cool. You can actually mix it around and like, oh, that's kind of cool. That's really, really neat, actually. You can like change it out what you want. You can actually customize it. That's pretty neat. Yeah. Pretty damn cool. Hey, Gap, I am pissed. What happened? NFL season starting tonight too. Not going to be a great evening. Oh, it's going to be a great evening. Nice, awesome. Awesome, dude. Look at all that land out there, chat. Oh, Canada. All those farm fields down there. They've also added VATSIM ATIS to it as well. If you look at the airport information tab, very cool. Yeah, there's a lot of cool things. You can Can do weather too. The weather, that's been around for a while though, the weather. Yeah, it's neat. What's the route do? It's cool. For sure, it's cool. Max, thanks again for the 6-year, man. Appreciate you, dude. Huge floaties to you, my friend. Thank you. I mean, listen, dude, Navigraph is continuously getting better and better. If you're an avid, I've always said this. I've said this for years now, right? Like, if you're an avid flight simmer, this is what? I mean, this is just fantastic. The stuff that these guys are putting out is just crazy. Just crazy. Mr. Jarvis, which arrival should we plan here into the wonderful... Chat, look at this. Here, just want to show you guys something. Do you see how nice and like how proper this looks? A North American star? See how North American you have your entry point, NORAC, and then from NORAC, depending on the runway that you want to select, look, you have all these different ways, and instead of being it super confusing, you just have runway transitions instead of secondary SIDs and secondary stars and making things way too complicated. Look at how beautiful this looks. Tell me that you can't read that and you don't understand exactly what to do. Okay, cool. I know that if we're expecting runways 13 and 18, we're going out this way, and this is the path that we're taking. If we're expecting runway 31 or 36, this is the path we're going out this way. My goodness, what a concept. This is what I always say when I say that it's just so much easier to use Navigraph, flying in North America, sorry, with Navigraph charts, or the Jeppesen charts, whatever Navigraph uses, right? Instead of having to do, you know, these crazy procedures and, you know, all this other stuff. It's just wild. So much better. Yeah, Navigraph's fantastic, man. Absolutely fantastic. Cool. Mr. Jarvis, which runway do they normally land at? You might be still have ETC. CYWG. Man, Subway, I go in and they say they're only accepting mobile orders, and then I tried to order online, says error. Come on, it's Subway. There's got to be another one down the block, right? You got a car? Drive down the block. I bet you there's another one right around the corner. If I know Subway, they're everywhere. Winds are 170.13, few at 14, scattered at 16, broken at 18. All of them, use the winds. All right, 170 at 3. That means we are... how come there's no ILS for 18? The longest runway and there's no ILS? That seems a little bit sus, no? I mean, 18 would make the most sense, would it not? What kind of approaches do they have to 18? 18's RNAVs? Yeah, they are RNAVs. Ooh. We could do this fancy RNAV from like Cavbo. Could do RNAV Yankee 18. They're working on it. Kind of surprising, 11,000 foot runway and they don't have, there's no ILS onto it. That's a little bit sus, no? A little bit weird. Yeah, I'm going to go with 18 then. We'll do the RNAV Yankee. 2 RNAVs today, chat. Look at us. Very fancy. Cool. We'll plan for the RNAV 18. And I'm assuming, what was that? We just looked at this, so we can see what it's like going to be on this approach. So, expecting the RNAV, we're probably going to take it out from NORAC to AlexSiu to IPRUP to MLOV to Eblun to Aluki. Are any of those on here? There's MLOV. Okay, so we can take it from MLOV because that's actually on the star. MLOV. And then from here we take it in like that. Beautiful. Let's plan that, shall we? Let's go Calgary arrivals. Calgary. Winnipeg arrivals. We're going to plan for the RNAV Yankee 18. RNAV Yankee, where are you? I just saw you. RNAV Zulu, RNAV Yankee 18. We're going to be on the NORAC 4 arrival. NORAC 4, good. And we want the GOVIT transition. And our approach via, we want MLOV. We're just going to confirm before we execute all of that. MLOV is there. MLOV on here, so we're going to be coming in like this. We're going to make our turns, MLOV, and then we're going to go down like that. Should be perfect. Great. Let's do it. We'll insert that. Wonderful. Let's go to our flight plan now. We're just going to confirm that all of that looks good. Anaxu, IPRUP, MLOV, Irvev, Ignax, Vipnu, Pigny, O'Rourke, and then we're in. We'll just make sure that that is correct. Should be MLOV, Irvev, Ignax, Vipnu, Pigny, O'Rourke, and down. Perfect. That is the plan, friends.
Air Canada 269, contact Minneapolis Center 133.4.
133.4. Thanks for wonderful ATC, Air Canada 269.
Good night.
Minneapolis Center, my goodness. I didn't think we were picking them up. Mini.
Primary 4211, descend via muscle 3 arrival, runway 12 left, transition, Minneapolis altimeter 3004.
The weather out there.
left, muscle 3, primary 4211 will do. We'll call you leaving 36.
13 is the best wind right now. Well, wind's 170 at something, so 18 is definitely the best. Someone say Subway. Are you still on your Subway kick, Maverick? Minneapolis Center, very good evening, Air Canada 269, flight level... Sorry, 340, climbing 36er.
Air Canada 269, Minneapolis Center, roger.
Roger. Besides Fly Tampa, Toronto, what is your favorite Canadian airport in the sim?
Is that Air Canada 271 looking to check on? Avery.
Canada
271, Minneapolis, roger.
There's MK Studios, Montreal. There's FSIM Studios, Calgary, Edmonton, Vancouver. There's Roman Design, Ottawa, Victoria. FSIM Studios, Kelowna. There's FSIM Studios, Halifax. There's a lot, man. There's really a lot. See, we're still showing winds here, 170 at 13. As you can see here, the bot just put in the most recent METAR report. 170 at 13.
Fluctuate 345. We are about.
Can you suggest a spot to set the pedal angles closer to you anyways? I have mine. Yeah, I have mine almost up like this. They're like just like that, slightly tilted back. I think they're the most up position, or one from the most up position. Hell yeah, I am. There's a reason I made emoji. I'm still hoping to win the Subway name challenge. You're insane, dude. How you liking these Thursday streams? I'm enjoying it, man. A lot of fun. Yeah. Captain, is there any good Saskatoon scenery? Good question. I don't think so. I'm not sure, though.
I missed the first number, but
sure.
354, fluctuate 345. Fluctuate 345, squawk 6354.
Saskatchewan.
6354, fluctuate 345.
Double spring on the rudders? No, only one, I believe. Whatever default is, sorry, Diego. Whatever default is, that's what I have. I love Subway. Subway's my second girlfriend. Just don't tell my main girlfriend. There you go. I like Subway. Don't mind it, man. Sim add-ons makes NCYXE. Okay, there you go. There you go.
Contact outside my airspace. Reference off of VOR that I don't know. You're outside my airspace. Chicago is offline for now. You can monitor advisory.
Saskatchewan, bud.
Give me a call approaching Cam.
So, Cap, are we in agreement that we need a Shift 2 in Microsoft 2024? I hope so. Yeah. I hope so, man. You prefer Jersey mics? I can't remember the last time I had Jersey mics. 2015 in Florida. They have them in Florida, right? I'm pretty sure. Because that's where I had it, and I'm almost positive that's what it was. Might have been a different place, but I'm pretty sure it was Jersey Mike. It was in a mall, cafeteria thing. They have all the food, like a mall. Did we reach cruise yet? Almost 36,000. I mean, look at that climb rate. See, 500 feet per minute. It's the slowest climb rate ever up here in the Airbus. Progress. Optimum is 3.5. We're up at 3.6. I'm sure by the time we burn off some of this fuel, it'll say optimum up to 3.6. So, Tony, what's up, my mate? You get the giant at Jersey Mike's 18-inch and you eat it all? Jesus, dude. Is that
Is
even a thing? That's so American, dude. Am I still on a diet? I am. Yeah, dude. Yeah, man. Think about getting the RD presets Bergen scenery in Norway. Any thoughts? It's good. I have it, Andre. Yeah. Very good.
Feedback 147, citation 7 Romeo Papa, thanks, I'll see you.
Minneapolis Center, Westjet 529, flight level 310, climbing 38.
Westjet 529, Minneapolis Center, roger.
It's a big thing. I'm a skinny 5'11 guy, 235 pounds, but I can eat the entire thing. You got that metabolism. That lightning metabolism. You're like Zachy Boy. Our good friend, Mr. Zach. E-doops. E-doops, Zach.
Minneapolis Center, good evening, Southwest 280, level 34069.
I'm way home now from work, but hold on. Andre, hold on. I'm just trying to think if there was a...
So 280, Minneapolis Center, radar count.
Hold on. There might be a freeware Bergen that is like actually really good. Hold on though, let me check to make sure I'm telling you the right thing. I know there's some great freeware scenery up in Norway as well. I just can't remember which one is which. Okay, no, it is. The RD presets is the one. Yeah, you're good. This is top tier.
Minneapolis Center,
yes, very good scenery.
Okay, step away for about 5 minutes.
Very, very, very good scenery.
Westjet 529, approved.
Yeah.
Call back.
I just had to make sure because I know I have a bunch of freeware up in yeah, no, you're good.
745. Westjet 49, is that your Mach at cruise?
No, we're just doing a max climb.
Minneapolis Center, good evening, Vision Jet 121 Romeo Tango is climbing through 9,000 for 17,000.
Jet 121 Romeo Tango, Minneapolis Center, climb maintain level 230.
Climb and maintain flight level 230, Vision Jet 1 Romeo Tango.
I was freeware for Bergen, but I was looking at some top-notch. That's it. Yeah, you're right, Andre. Yep. Is it true that freeware Gatwick is better than the payware? Depends. Depends, man. I guess it just depends how you're looking at it. Like performance, visually, there's so many different variables that'll lead to like what makes the scenery better than another, right? I don't know.
And Minneapolis.
Hey, have you ever tried Jimmy John's? Don't think so. Unless maybe that's what I had in Florida, Cal. I don't know. We need a good MSP. We have a good MSP coming. Flight Beam is coming with their KMSP, so that's good.
1-2 right, thanks, Prime Air 4211 Heavy.
Hey man, you're lucky, dude. I'd love to be able to burn through calories. Just sit and eat and eat and eat. I love eating. But the older I get, the more difficult it's becoming to, how is there a fly in here? I don't understand how there's flies in here. I have no windows open, there's nothing. Must have came in when I was walking Daisy or something. At my front door. Flight Beam MSP with a 350? Ooh. I mean, we just need MSP, man.
0.76, Fox at 345.
G'day Cap, super late stream is definitely worth it. Glad you're joining me. Bowl of ramen was my pre-game thing back in the day. Carbs with jet fuel. True. There are 2 Jersey Mikes in London and Kitchener, Ontario. Hey man, hope you're good. When you install VDGS and start the sim, how does it show your flight number on the VDGS? Thanks. That's through GSX, Liquid, and it only works at some airports. But the one that I'm using is through GSX today. I got Flight Beam Denver yesterday, though I was a little disappointed. I thought their custom jetways were a little bit limited to Terminal B, but oh well, the rest is good anyways. Ah, dude, that scenery is far better than the handcrafted. You know, you got to give it to them that. 350s and MSP, Atlanta and Boston is so nostalgic. It's where they belong. Delta. Big old Delta hubs. Can you remind me when someone has a call sign with heavy at the end of it? Yeah, it's usually, well, it's when your aircraft exceeds a certain limit. I don't know how heavy that is. When your aircraft exceeds a certain limit. How do you make it work with GSX? You just have to download the profile, Liquid. So go to flightsim.to and go and download the specific airport profiles for GSX. And then you have to put them in a special folder, a GSX folder. I suggest maybe Googling if you're confused on how to do it and where to put it. There's some great tutorials, GSX tutorials. Just put custom profiles GSX. I think they mainly use heavy for wake turbulence. I think it could be wrong. Could be, yeah. Magician, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. 300k pounds plus. Gotcha, Karl. Thank you. There you go. The big old heavies. Heavies. We found the culprit. The fly messed up the syncing audios. Exactly. No, we're still blaming Dan Barry for that. I've never had to do it. Dude, we're over a half a second delay. That's what's crazy. Is I was toying with like per frame, 16 milliseconds per frame. So I was toying like per frame. No. I needed to go by like milliseconds. Hundreds of a millisecond. But we got it.
6336 And Minneapolis Center, prime air 4211, heavy leaving 360 for muffle 3 arrival, 12 right, we have echo.
We definitely have to blame Dan for the configuring of it initially. And then Dan giving up and saying, it's fine, there's no difference. Half a second, nobody will notice the difference. Nope. That's Dan Barry's fault. Dan Barry said he was the audio and visual expertise. Nope, he was not. 544 millisecond, Dan, is what the delay is. Over half a second between my lips moving and what was being heard on the audio. Can you blame Dan for your PC too? Do you have any word yet, Mav? Have they like got back to you and said like this is what's wrong with it, or are you still waiting?
No, speed flex at 345.
Southwest 280, comply with speed restrictions.
The new camera, Dan. The new camera has, it's got that delay. I don't know why. We can't figure out why. Only other than because like the higher resolution and the higher frame rate means that there's like a slight delay between like contacting through OBS or something. I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, 544 milliseconds. Yeti and I like nailed it down. Oh. Any tunes for the stream? We can get some tunes going, yeah, man. Let's turn this down. Let's turn these down. We'll go like this.
Power Club 139, Minneapolis.
Power Club 139, go ahead.
Power Club 139, set of pulse discretion. Maintain 1000 Green Bay, altimeter 3000, landing north.
The Winnipeg boycott is finally over. It is. The Winnipeg boycott. I'll blame Dan for the subway crap tonight. Yes, correct. I won't hear back till next week, but laptop seems to perform in the sim better. Jeez. That's crazy. Just tell them to buy it off you and you're going to build a new one, Maverick. God, PC parts. So expensive, man. I would do two things. A, make sure that the camera's on USB 3.0 port, and B, put the PC into performance mode. PC is definitely already in performance mode. We already did that. And the camera is a USB-C, Dan. So it shouldn't be a 3.0 port. Like that shouldn't be an issue. It's USB-C, the camera, into the back of the motherboard. I think it's just, honestly, I think it's just some type of like encoding that's going on between OBS. It's not uncommon, Dan. Like I did a bunch of research. It's not uncommon to add certain sync offsets and delays and stuff like that. I just found it to be pretty crazy that it's over half a second of a delay. Like when we actually like looked and figured it out, it's pretty crazy. Like half a second, man. That's a lot, dude. Keep them, Tom. I mean, keep them. I have extra rudder pedals over there, man. Right? 400 plus milliseconds. Hey, man. I don't know, dude. It worked. I'm not fucking with anything else, Dan. The PC's in performance mode. Like everything we've already set all that up when we built it and we initially set it. Yeah. Would have your latency set to low, medium, or high for what, Count Carolina? For the stream? Low latency.
Romeo Tango.
Romeo Tango? Romeo Foxtrot. 2 Romeo Foxtrot. Mr. Max. How does VATSIM work? Is there service everywhere or only specific areas? Everywhere, Damien. The entire world can be covered in VATSIM. Now, you may not get ATC in... you may not get ATC all over the world, but you'll be able to log on and see other airplanes and talk on Unicom. And Cap, use OBS. Use OBS to make a recording clap and then editor to view TANs. So we'll give you exact... We did, Maverick. That's why I was saying we got it. We figured everything out. We found that it was a 544 millisecond delay. And now we've adjusted it. We have an offset now, and everything should be perfect. Which it seems to be. Why not? Not a ton of throw on the brakes. TPRs might look at maybe adjustment here. See, there you go. Yeah, so like what I do, Tom, so when I'm landing, Tom, I have my feet actually sitting on like the bottom, and then that's where I use toe brake. When I'm taxiing around or if I'm just departing, I have the heels on the ground and then just like my feet, kind of the balls of my feet manipulating the throttle, or the rudder.
Yeah.
Hello, Delta 4923 320.
Better enjoy this headwind right now. 22 knots, chat. That's going to be gone. If we do this flight in like a couple months, that number is probably 6 times that. I'd be curious to see what our headwind is going to be on the flight to Vancouver. Super curious to see what it would be. We'll go with this wing view for a while. Hey Cap, good morning from India. What time is it in Canada right now? Canada is huge. We have, I think, 7 time zones. For me, it's 8:45 p.m., almost 9 p.m. Oh, absolutely, Tom. Yes. Yeah. No, I get you, dude. Yeah. No, it shouldn't be Maverick. Like I said, it was... People had been making comments for a while, so...
Delta 4923.
I think we've finally nailed it down. Is this live set time? 1 hour back from live time, Captain Carolina. Just looked outside. It's raining. Going to be a fun arrival. Oh, baby. Hopefully it stays that way. What are we? It's about an hour and hour 30 out. We'll see. Hopefully. Almost a season for pumpkin pie and 3-hour flights from LA to JFK. You got that right, man.
4923.
We'll definitely get one of those in.
But I screwed up your flight plan and the flight data. Computer, squawk 6322.
Rain came through here in western Manitoba. Oh, there you go.
Primary 4211, contact Minneapolis approach 135.47, good evening.
2547, Primary 4211, thanks, have a great evening.
I kept them out of the box, Tom. Yeah, I didn't adjust anything.
Contact Minneapolis approach 135.47, good evening.
From Lisbon to Paris, IRL pilot really buttered the runway. Nice. Nice. It's the prairies that won't last. There you go. You went with the OBS bot? Yep, firmware, everything's up to date with it, Dan. Everything's up to date, software is good, everything's good. Like I said, listen, I'm not going to worry about it, man. We've got it figured out now, everything's set. Yeah, we checked firmware, nothing, everything's up to date. Everything's up to date. Remember, I just bought it. It's like only like a month old, month and a half old. And, you remember, Dan, we've been dealing with this since I bought it. People have been saying that the audio is out of sync. Some people say it's not. Some people say it is. But it genuinely was. And that's why we finally, after stream today, this afternoon, we actually like figured everything out. Everything's set now, so I'm not going to stop. I'm not worrying about it any longer. I have to have an offset on, that's fine. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal. Have you seen the new upcoming immersion effects from Parallel 42? Check it out. I have. I just don't think like that's something worth paying for, Liquid. That's what I'm kind of on the fence about. Like, does that really warrant like a payware or something like that? I don't know. It just seems like it doesn't.
514, thank you.
Part of my bewilderment stems from the fact that I went with an Insta360 camera and haven't had any problems with it. That's all. Yeah, but you're not on OBS, Dan. You're streaming on, like, you know, you're doing video conference calls and stuff, which, like I said, it's probably something to do with OBS or either the whole capture or whatever's going on, right? You also don't need to, you know, if your voice was off a couple milliseconds, you know, 2, 3, 4 milliseconds or something, it probably doesn't make a difference in a video conference call, right? It's completely different when you're on, when you're streaming and people are like, literally, you're talking for 3-4 hours, right? And think about how much higher of a frame rate this is, right?
Thanks
this
for
is
the new
60
streaming
FPS.
time.
Brandon, my man, dropping the $75 donation. Absolutely incredible. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you, dude. I'm pretty sure that's going to get you up on the board. It is. Brendan, coming in with the 75. Does it get you? Yes, it does. Thank you, Brendan. Appreciate you, my man. Up onto the leaderboard, guys. If you've got them, can we please get some huge no floaties in chat for Mr. Brendan Beery? I truly do appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you, dude. It's incredibly kind. But yeah, Dan, when I was doing my research, man, people were saying that it's not uncommon. That's why like you can make all of these changes to like add offsets and stuff like that. It's very common. It also could be between the capture card, Dan. It could be something between the audio and video may not be 100% true because it's going through a capture card. It's not directly, right? Like, it's not capturing directly off one single PC. So there's multiple reasons why we could be losing that little, you know, buffer, half a second, 544 milliseconds of time between them, you know? You just hate audio? Dude, so do I. So do I. And this was one of the biggest reasons why Maverick, why I didn't want to go with a dual PC setup, is just because I was like, dude, if something goes wrong, I don't have the patience or I don't have the knowledge with like audio and how things work. Like, I'm learning now. I'm basically learning and having to learn. But yeah, I mean, shit, I'd be so out of luck without Les, man. Like, holy macaroni. Like, I wouldn't know how to like do half of this stuff, man. My employees must think I typed up a schedule overrides. What is the payroll system? Audio is the worst. It really is. It really, really, really is, man. There's so many different variables that can go wrong, and trying to pinpoint exactly what's going on is, yeah, special.
Takeoff 139, turn right heading 180, vectors visual approach, runway 36.
Brendan, thanks again, my man. Appreciate you, dude.
Right 240, Takeoff
139, right 180.
Right 180, Takeoff 139.
Hire an audio-visual technician? Fuck, why? You don't have to do that. I mean, that's a lot of money, too, I'm sure that would cost, yeah? Don't think those come cheap. If you could afford to pay someone to do my audio forever, I would. See? Yeah. Is there any maintenance needed on these, or do you just keep things clean and it seems like a lot of exposed parts that might get jammed up? No, just keep them clean, man. You're good. Just keep them clean. I just vacuum them every time, like I'm vacuuming or passing the vacuum. I go underneath, just make sure everything's clean. No, everything stays in its own way. It's good. Yeah. Wait till we can watch YouTube streams in 3D. Be kind of cool. Reach out and touch the engine.
Takeoff 139, you're routing 200 to maintain 3000.
Right 230, that's on 3000, Alex 139.
No worries, Tom. No worries at all, dude. No worries at all, my man. Did I hear someone wants to hire me for audio visuals? Yes. Reach out and test the engine. 3D porn will have a better use before that happens. True. Surprised that's not a thing yet, Dan, to be honest with you. Kind of surprised it's not a thing.
3547, thank you, 546.
In all seriousness.
Contact Minneapolis approach 135.47. Good evening.
135.75 micrometer.
Here I was talking about how we were going to have all these stunning, spectacular views of the Great Lakes beneath us. Hey, chat. I don't think I've seen any of the Great Lakes. It's just been cloud cover the entire time. I mean, I'm not complaining. I love the cloud cover. I think it looks great. The overcast layer down there looks good, but like, I was so excited to fly over the Great Lakes and get all these beautiful visuals in, and yeah, there's nothing down there. Weather radar, it doesn't work, man, in the sim. It does not work in the sim. I know, it's what I was all excited for. We get to fly over the Great Lakes. Nothing. Nothing. Mark, how you feeling about World Flight coming up? You ready for it? You ready to go? Turn off live weather for a sec? No. Because then the wind's gonna mess itself all up. Pretty sure there's a good little line of us going out to Winnipeg as well, so. I'm going to fly PMGG, don't know how you go smoothly from a 737 to A320 and back. Every time I get used to landing one totally flub going back to landing on the other. You're not wrong, Brendan, and trust me, it's for the most part that does happen. It usually takes me a good like 4 or 5 landings again. That's why I always like to, you know, listen, I am at heart as a content creator, I am quality over quantity, right? I'm quality over quantity any day of the week. I would rather put out 4 really great videos and streams flying a single airplane than have 3 mediocre streams flying 3 different airplanes. Do you know what I mean? That's why I always say, like, when we fly an airplane, we're usually flying it for the week, because it usually takes me a good, you know, stream or 2 to kind of get ready, you know? That's kind of how I look at the whole mixing between airplanes. But it can get messy, man, because it's real different. Going from flying with a joystick, like an Airbus setup, to flying with the yoke, completely different, right? Completely different situation, and the way it feels and everything. Yeah. I'm most excited for crosswind takeoffs, major struggle, tackling runway rotation. Always want to do Weather X real hard. You get it, man. Weather vane, yeah. You ready? Got checked off by Nav? Nice, man. Very, very cool. I got to get checked off by Mav here soon as well. Maybe in the next week or 2. Next week, I think we're going to be back in the PMDG. We're waiting for the EFB. I hope the EFB comes this week or next week, man. It has to at this point. So next week, we'll be back in the PMDG. I want to do some 700 ops and some stuff. We haven't done the 700 in a while, so I want to do some 700 ops, and yeah. Hey, Cap, I'm not on the Congo line, but I am right under the Congo line. YYZ to MSP, Delta 4923. Very cool, man. Hope you have a great flight, dude. Do you know what the recommended cruise altitude is? Less than a 50-minute flight, London to Paris on an A320? Depends, Mohammed. I mean, probably wouldn't get up that high. Maybe high 26, 28, 30, 32, something like that. I honestly love crosswind landings. It's always nice to have a little change. Haven't done a tough crosswind landing in a while, though. Oh, I get all kinds of tough crosswind landings, yeah. We had actually a really good crosswind departure, Vine. You were here for departure, I think. Real nice crosswind. Had a lot of right rudder and left aileron. Right rudder, left aileron in on that departure. It was real nice. We fly the 787 and the 747, yes. Yes, I want to go back and fly the Kiro for a bit, since it's been updated and stuff, so, yeah. You do some 700 ops for Scandinavian and Bergen scenery. We're actually going to be in the A320 for the rest of the week up in Europe. I do want to do some Scandinavia, though. Yeah. Aileron into the wind is mucho important, yes. Otherwise, your nose just kind of goes like that or like that off departure, right? I like the LAX scenery. They really did a nice handcrafted RDU. We need a nicer handcrafted RDU. Yeah, we just have the Feel There RDU, I think, right now, and it's, yeah, leaves a lot to be desired. Chat, we're getting close for World Flight. 58 days away from World Flight. Actually, World Flight starts in 56 days. But I will be there in 58 days. How cold is it outside the aircraft? You should take a brisk walk on the wing. Probably cold. We're up at 36,000 feet. I would expect it to be in the negatives. Yes. Negative 20. Negative 20 outside. That's cold. It's not crazy cold. That's cold. Visually, it's just crazy out there. Beautiful. What clouds do I have? Just default clouds, man. Default Microsoft Flight Simulator clouds. It's all you need. They are absolutely beautiful. Looks at AC app, 57 days for you. Is it really 57? Maybe it's changed? Air Canada, 58 days for me. I don't know. Where's Moose 1? Oh, buddy. Moose 1, eh?
1496.
They look beautiful, they do. Yeah.
About 50 miles southeast of Beery, flight level 360.
Captain Carolina, put exclamation point WF in chat.
Affirmative.
Exclamation point WF.
4625, squawk 6305.
6305, flight code 4625.
I did, Captain Howdy. Can't you tell? It's much better now, isn't it? Much, much, much better.
Air Canada 271, descend and maintain level 360.
Canada 360, thank you. Air Canada 271.
Your vape clouds look better than XP clouds? Oof. Shots fired.
Hello, Mini.
Shots fired.
Sky Blue Radio 1, checking in 350.
Sky Blue Radio 1, Minneapolis Center, squawk 6.
Yeah, no worries, Captain Howdy. No, I totally understand. Totally understand. It should be much smoother, though, now. Yeah.
6341 in a flash. Sky Blue 1.
Sky Blue 1 radar, contact 4 or 5 miles west-northwest of O'Neill, Tunnel 3.
Life begins at 40. Good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, 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 my friend.
Thank you, Matt, for being here.
You were best. Cloud 538, descent via Killer 3 arrival, runway 12 right transition.
Microsoft is more realistic than real life. That's what some Redditor would have you believe, to be honest with you.
Descent via the Killer arrival 12
Sounds like a Reddit debate.
3204, 538.
Hey man, to each their own, right? I think we've gone over it. I think we've pretty much nailed it, and we think that not everybody uses flight sim for visuals, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that, right? Holy fuck, that was just a gargled mess on radio. Everybody uses sims for different reasons, right? And some people don't care, man. Some people don't care what the ground looks like. Some people don't care what the clouds look like. Some people don't care what the airport and the scenery looks like. They don't. They're there to replicate Flite, and that's all that they care. It is what it is, man. I don't know why we have to, like, I just don't understand why people even fight and debate about it, to be honest with you. It's kind of crazy to me. Like, I think it's okay to, like, have a favorite or have one that you enjoy, but, you know, you see all these kids on, like, Reddit and stuff like that, and they're just, like, in these wars with one another, and it's like, Jesus, man. Who cares? What, are you not going to sleep tonight because this other guy prefers X-Plane over Microsoft? Like, come on. And even if he does, so be it, man. He wants to spend his money. You know what I mean? His money. He doesn't want to spend his money. That's what it is. How can any other sim top this? Yeah, I don't know. I'm with you, man, but I can understand how somebody else doesn't care about visuals. Like I said, there are flight sim enthusiasts that just don't care about visuals, don't care about things, right? So, yeah. Use a sim for flying the plane, but I mainly fly visuals. Visuals mean more to me. I would agree. Yeah.
Air Canada 519.
XP72 is live. He's live? I thought he wasn't live on Thursday nights. That's kind of why another reason why I decided to kind of keep going with the little schedule that we have now, but I had no clue. Hope he's having a great flight. I just enjoy flying, period. If I want real, I have work travel for that. Just here to enjoy the hobby and community. Yep, I agree, man. I'm with you, dude. I'm with you. Hey, Gap, how's your evening at 6 p.m.? 6 p.m. for you. Good. It is 9 p.m. for me. Just past 9 p.m. Everything's good. I feel like I'm fully recovered from doing hay yesterday. My back and my arms. My hand still kind of hurts. My wrist and my hand from grabbing them and tossing them, but yeah.
Alright, that's a right turn.
He's flying Saf Air Airlines in Africa. Very cool. He's having a great stream. Flying to Antalya, Turkey right now, and I'm about to land. That's one of my favorite airports in the Middle East and Turkey to fly into. Absolutely love it. Enjoy, man. I'd actually like to go down there maybe this week. We can pencil that in this weekend. Get ourselves down there. You're flying a TUI Dreamliner? Very cool. Maybe we can dust off the headwind. The headwind A330 this weekend. Maybe do a headwind flight. Excuse me. Who flies the 330-900 over there? Does Turkish fly a 330-900? I have to find an airline that's operating a 330-900.
Number 85 Quebec.
Who could we fly? Like real world flights. Yeah, like a medium haul, something like that, yeah.
Frequency change approved, 95 Quebec. See ya.
Gap, you do a Headwind 330 Air Transat. Why was he the same Martin?
We can take the RNAV runway 36.
Is he top of descent? Oh, baby. I would say we're probably, what, about 30 minutes from top of descent? How many miles? Oh, wow, 338. Yeah, about 40 minutes. 40 minutes from top of descent. Yeah, 40 minutes. Cap Skytime, 11 months. Thanks so much, man. It says one more month and it's 1 year. You taking my money. Hey, Cap, how you been? Give me that lunch money right now. Thank you, Cap Skytime. Appreciate you, man. 11 months. Thank you, man. Even there are transit operates A330 200s. Yes. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe. 15 more days and I get my 6-year badge. Wow. That's kind of crazy. Kind of strange to see you streaming at this time of night with face cam on, because this is part of the regular schedule. Hi. How are you? You want to come say hi? Nope. She does not want to say hi. Hey, Gapper, all the chat about the French language earlier. It's time to reach out to Player Blush for Shared Cockpit Ops. Who's that? Do I know who that is? He's going to the couch. Daisy's clearly still confused. Yeah, Daisy, you're on the clock. You know that? Like, you're supposed to be First Officer Daisy. That's how things happen. Thanks so much, Captain Skytime. Appreciate you, my man. Thank you. Sent you a list of airlines that fly the 330neo on Discord. Okay. Who flies the 330neo? Let's see. It's making me... No. I'm sorry, I can't use that link. It's making me disable my ad blocker. No. A330 Neo operators. Wouldn't that be on, like, Wiki? Pretty sure that would be a Wiki. Yeah. Wiki's got it. Okay, here we go. A330 Neo operators. Air Belgium. Fly Air Belgium? Is that even a thing? Scheduled airline headquarters in Mont Saint-Guibert and based in Brussels. The 900 variant. Air Callan. Caledonia. Wow, okay. Air Greenland has one. Air Mauritius. Air Senegal. Azul. Cebu. CityLink.
35.47.
Condor. Ooh, we could do Condor. That could be fun. Could do some Condor ops with their weird ass liveries. I think we did Condor last time, didn't we? I'm pretty sure. Delta's got 23 of them. Wow. Garuda. Ooh, we could do some ITA. ITA Airways. That could be kind of cool. I bet that livery looks so sexy. Kuwait. Ooh, Kuwait Airlines. Kuwait Airways has some. Lion has some.
We're going to start in a couple minutes.
Air Portugal's got 19 of them. Wow. Okay. Oh. Maybe we do some Air Portugal ops. Thai Uganda undisclosed. There's one undisclosed. What's that, chat? Is that got to be for like a government or something? Virgin Atlantic. Let's go down. Okay, cool. Maybe we can plan something this weekend. Greenland? Do we have any scenery for Greenland? Like, how does it even look in the sim? Does it look good? I have no clue. Muscat, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. If you do Condor, be sure to brace us all before the stream for that ugly livery. Oh, yes. TZ's being weird. Give me a sec, chat.
And Vision Jet 121 Romeo Tango is vacating flight level 230 for 11,000.
Vision Jet 1 Romeo Tango.
Tap was a launch customer? Ah, got you. Got you. Undisclosed equals private, so that's why I was saying who has an A330-900 private? Who would be the operator of that? They're sliding around on your hardwood floor. Yeah, I have them, Tom, I have them taped down. I just have some tape down on them. Just a piece of tape like that big on the front, that big on the back, and that big on the side. Like 6 inch, and it just locks it down perfectly. You can just use like duct tape. I just got black duct tape because it looks a little bit darker. But yeah, I have mine taped to the ground because yes, they do slide. You'll notice that immediately. Just don't get tape that like will leave like a glue behind. Even that, it's hardwood. It's pretty easy to get off. You could put a piece of plywood between the pedals and the wall. You could do that as well if you don't want to put tape. Yeah. Yep. Rob, what's up, man? How was your dinner?
Indianapolis Center, United 4260 passenger.
Synergy Aerospace Corporation could have bought it. Homemade pizza? Ooh, nice. Does sound good. Does sound good.
United 1460 Minneapolis Center, safe position.
They fly ATRs. Well, they have one A330-900. What do they do their ops? Because they probably only offer one flight. If they only have one A330-900, they probably only do a single op or 2 different ops a week or something like that, right? What's going on, Cap? Just woke up back a few minutes ago. I'm digging the new stream, the new evening stream. Thanks, Jay Stevens. Appreciate you, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Pizza, football, and Cap Canada stream. Life is good, my man. Who's playing tonight? Is like everybody playing in the NFL tonight? Finally home. Traffic was a nightmare. Oof. Dude, you're just getting home now. It's 6:15. It'll take you over an hour to get home, Mav? That's wild.
4625.
I can't believe next month is October. It's crazy. I can't even believe we're already a full week into September. Never mind, it's October next month. We're literally a full week into September already. It's wild. All the kids are back in school now here. Everybody's... It's crazy, man. It's crazy, crazy, crazy.
12 right for Michael 4625.
And then the weather here has just been so weird. You know? This year, what happened? You're telling me, dude. You know? Chiefs and Lions tonight? Got you. This year's been nuts way too fast, I would agree. Yeah. Soon we'll have Christmas and New Year's. I mean, what do we got? We got Thanksgiving. When's Thanksgiving? October or November? Thanksgiving 2023. November 23rd? That's US. Canada. October 9th. Yeah, okay. October 9th, so... Yeah. Thanksgiving's in a month, pretty much today. Thanksgiving weekend, long weekend. And it's usually pretty chilly by Thanksgiving. Like things are getting a little bit chilly most of the time.
Alright, clear land runway 36, we'll go to the end, 5 Bay 10.
Bring it, I want more models to fly. I want a 321 and a 19. Now, depends who you ask. Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong. About the 777, I really want a good long hauler. So a 777, the A330, whatever. I just want a good long hauler. Okay. I also really want like a short haul, like a Q400 or an A220, something that we can just like really like take on like short little, you know. I guess maybe not so much because we already have the 7.3 and the A320, but I just want something different in the medium haul range, right? Like I want something new. I think that's why I really want the A220 is because it's new, you know? I also am really looking forward to the MD-11, really looking forward to the A300 by Any Builds. I'm curious how Any Builds is going to release it. Are we getting the freighter right away or are we getting the passenger variant? I know that they've kind of done it in staggered releases in the past. So I'm curious to see if we're going to get the freighter and the passenger variant right off the get-go, or if we're only going to be getting one. I think we're only getting one. I think we're getting the passenger A300, and then we'll get the A300 cargo or the conversion. But yeah, Just back from work, done Barcelona and Dublin, return from Edinburgh. 2:19 a.m. Nice to catch your streams before I sleep. Adam, good to see you, man. That's a busy night of flying. Hope you had fun, man. We need the A320. I mean, Synaptic Simulation, dude. Their A320 is looking so promising. I cannot wait for their next, like, dev snapshot or... Yeah. Anybody, 38 months. My man. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you very much for the support. I appreciate you as always, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's incredibly kind, man. Thank you, buddy. Says, hello, Captain. Happy to see you. Happy to see you as well, Benny. Welcome back, man. Hope you're doing well. Shaq says, Cap, do you like bread? Weird question. I love bread, dude. Especially, like, fresh bread. Like, French-style bread, baguettes, and, like, all kinds of other breads. Yeah, dude. 100%. It's, yeah. Love it. Love, love, love it. Starting to, I was going to say, it seems like it's opening up a little bit, but I think the weather is getting, looked like it was clearing up a little bit, but I think it's still raining. Let's see what the weather is doing. Still down in Winnipeg. See if we've got a wind change, a weather change. Showing 2:45 till top of descent. Late streaming today? Yes, the new schedule. New Thursdays. I stream Thursday evenings now. Best thing about flying late is you get to take all the hot food, come home with you. I got 6 bacon baguettes in the crew bag. Oof. Dangerous. Winds are 160 at 11, 13-mile visibility, rain, scattered at 7,500, broken at 9,000, overcast at 10,000. That is some nice weather. See, Winnipeg knew we were flying in tonight. It had to throw us a little bit of a curveball with that weather. How do you find your zero fuel weight and enter it the right way? I use SimBrief, Cameron. Use SimBrief, and SimBrief will give you all of that. Are you streaming now daytime and evenings? I was away. I missed a lot. I am, Benny. Yes, good to see you back, man. Yeah, only on Thursdays. So right now we're kind of doing a little bit of a test. Thursday evenings I'm going to be streaming. So going forward, the schedule stays the same. Monday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. All at 12 p.m. Eastern time. And then it's Thursday evenings at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. I may go to 7 p.m. We'll see. I usually do 7:30 because Daisy has her dinner at about 7. So I've been on Thursdays. I feed her like 15-20 minutes early, and then we get a quick walk-in for like 30 minutes before stream. So I come back. I get everything set up while I'm feeding her. I'm like loaded in at the airport and everything, and then I go feed her, and then we go for a walk, and then I come back and it's 7:15, and I basically just sit down, make sure everything's working well, and then we go live. So yeah, I'm 19 and I just applied for Endeavor Air yesterday. Hopefully I can get an interview. Hopefully, man.
Outer above 2,500, cleared RNAV runway 36 approach.
Disco outer above 2,500, cleared for the RNAV 36 approach. Vision Jet 1 Romeo Tango.
I mean, just like anything, Colby, it has its ups and downs, right? I think right now, flight sim in general is kind of like on a little bit of a down, just because we haven't had a major product release in a while. We haven't had a major airliner in a while. I think a lot of people were really excited about the A330, and then the A330 never came from Aerosoft, so it kind of soured a lot of people. So I think flight sim right now is kind of like on a little bit of a down from like the PMDG and the Fenix releasing a year and a bit ago. Now we're kind of on a down slope, and I think it's about to just skyrocket. I think with the release of the airplanes that are scheduled to be released between the 777, the 330, the MD-11, the A319, the A321, you know, all of these airplanes that are releasing before the end of the year, the Inibuilds A300, there's a ton of airplanes releasing before the end of the year. So I really see like you're gonna see a major increase in, you know, just people probably back into the hobby because there's a lot more offerings now, right? I think you're gonna see a bunch of people flying the A321, a bunch of people flying the 319, you know, a ton of people doing some cargo in the A300. I mean, that that's probably one of the more exciting. The A319, the 321 from Fenix, just to give me a little bit of variation between, instead of just flying an A320 all the time. Super excited about. But I think the AnyBuilds A300 is one of the ones that I'm really, really looking forward to, just shooting some cargo and stuff. That's what I'm really, really looking forward to. I use the sim to fly the sectors I'm doing in real life. It really helps with familiarity, especially if it's a field I haven't visited in a while. Really helpful. No, I agree. 100%, man. 100%. Yeah. AnyBuilds A300 GE Pax and Freighter first, then Pax and Freighter Pratt & Whitney 2024, followed by Epic Displays Glass Cockpit. Cool. So we are getting the Freighter first. Okay, awesome. I am incredibly excited, dude. I cannot wait to fly some freight, man. That A300 flies everywhere, chat. We can do so many flights, dude. So many cool operations around the world, flying FedEx and UPS and all kinds of other airlines that operate that. I'm excited to do some cargo, man.
Delta 4923 cross.
You know that airplane's going to be spectacular too. The A310 is so good. It flies so well. It feels nice and heavy, and I'm excited for the A300, dude. Cannot wait to do some FedEx and UPS ops. Spirit is a great airline. Pilots, there's a huge difference between being a passenger versus a pilot. Way different quality of life. Well, of course. Who's debating that passengers and pilots have a different quality of life? I don't think anybody is. Cries and UPS Pratt & Whitney's. Do they not use... Does UPS use GEs or no? Or I thought they use both. Don't they use both? The A300 glass cockpit looks pretty weird. Such an old plate, but a modern screens. Yeah, you know what's crazy, Ben? A lot of them are like retrofitted like that. You know, they don't. That sucks. I could have sworn they did, but just Pratt & Whitney's. Wow. Well, we'll have to pretend, because we're definitely going to do some UPS ops, right? But I guess I'm going to have to loosen up the tension in my chair. Has wheels, and I'm sliding away from the desk when I go full deflection. Yeah, that could be it. That could be it for sure. I have like little, I have like little, it's like a tape on the floor, and it kind of like, my chair will like stop pushing back when I get to that point. It doesn't take a lot of force. Like, look, I can push back and pull forward, but yeah. You got money on the 330 or the 777 coming first? It's tough to say, man. I really don't know. I think once we start, like, once we actually get a preview from PMDG, I think it'll be great to judge how far along in the process they are. I currently don't know. You know, the only thing that we know about PMDG is what Robert's telling us, and that's that, you know, everything's advancing quickly and everything's, you know, going well, but I don't know. There's been no previews, no pictures, no nothing, you know. Hey Cap, why can't I turn my yoke? It won't turn in Microsoft Flight Sim. What's the yoke? Have you made sure that all the drivers are up to date and everything? It's plugged in properly? Does Microsoft know the yoke? If you press escape and you go into the controls, does it pick up your yoke on the list of controls that are plugged in? Hey, there you go, Jarvis. Nice. It's worth it, man. Even if you got to pay a little bit, it's worth it. You know? I'm sure they're going to charge me for the next pair that I get, right? I had to 3D print some chair cups for my chair. Wheels keep from scrolling, from rolling. Yeah, it's actually a great idea, dude.
35475, 4625. Thank you. Good evening.
The game yoke in the simulator. What do you mean? Like you're trying to physically grab the yoke and it's not moving? Is that what you're saying? I don't have a yoke. I have a joystick right now, but you're trying to grab this and it's not moving? I don't think you can in this sim, can you? I'm flying XP right now and the clouds just look so horrible. Should have flown Microsoft. Yeah, man, yeah, man, it's bleak over there, man. It sucks, man. It sucks to see them just, you know, basically give up. But Cap, do you know if Jeppesen charts will have additional information that Navigraph doesn't show? I'm not sure. I mean, these are Jeppesen charts, right, Diego? You have to remember that. So, like, if you click on a chart, like, this is a Jeppesen chart, right? If you look down here, Jeppesen, 2017 to 2022. Now, the thing with these is they don't update every month, right? So this chart that we're looking at is the 18th of March 2022, effective through, oh wait, maybe this says effective through the March 24th? So this year at March? I don't know how this works, but usually I think these charts get updated monthly, or is it yearly? Or is it only when there's an update to them in real life? I can't remember how it works. But I know that, like, sometimes the charts that, like, you're looking at are just older because nothing's been changed, so they keep the same chart. I don't think it's like that in real life, but I'm not quite sure. IRL monthly for charts? Okay, there you go. They update every 28 days? Got you. How much is a real life subscription for Jep charts? Does anybody know? Does anybody know, like, what it costs? Or is it, like, usually I would assume it's covered by your airline, or if you're a PPL, if you're doing a private license or something? What does it cost? We're coming in from Govit, by the way, chat. And it says we need to be below 14 at NORAC. What does it have us in here for? NORAC 14. Okay. Good to me. The full USA is about $1,000 a year. Cost me $300 per year for the USA charts only. Interesting. ForeFlight is $400 per year for the deluxe version. Okay. I heard it's per region also, not all in one package. Interesting. Jep charts don't change the same way the FAA charts do. It's a much more infrequent. Okay, got you. So it would make sense then what you're saying, Pilot, is that DDL, it would make sense that you could have a chart that, let's say, is like 2 years old because absolutely nothing has changed on the chart, right? It's still the approach path, the airport elevation, all the information there is still the exact same as it was 2 years ago or whatever, right? On ForeFlight, it's $228 for the USA if you use the app. Okay, interesting. Now, who would, let's say you're flying, like, do these carriers, like, let's say Delta, American, all these other carriers, do they have their own, like, thing? I know some carriers still use, like, books, right, don't they? Or is everybody moved over to iPads and having it digitally? I guess as a pilot, you don't have to pay for that yourself. As an airline pilot, you're obviously not paying for that, so I'm just curious to see how the data works. The charts would change if something was changed on it. For example, routing, MSAs, obstacles. Got you. Okay. Are these default clouds? They are. Yeah. Beautiful, aren't they? Incredible. Electronic EFB with Jep charts. Got you. Never posted on the Aerosoft forums, but I gave up on the 330 after seeing how they address would-be customers. Not going to waste my money on people who behave that way. I mean, hey dude, everybody is entitled to their opinion. I completely understand where you're coming from, Brandon. I personally think they've completely botched this whole endeavor, this whole A330 and everything that's going on. They've just I don't understand. Apparently this is nothing new though. Apparently, like, this is exactly how Aerosoft has always been. So that's what I find kind of funny, is that they're still in business as if this is how they've always been. I just don't understand how somebody could still be in business as if this was like their practices and this is how they were behaving and treating customers and stuff. But hey, I don't know, man. Like I said, I wholeheartedly think they've lost the plot along the line here with this whole 330. Obviously, it was nowhere near ready to what they said it was, or how they led us to believe that it was. I don't know if they were doing it to deter. We've had this conversation before. I don't know if they've done it to deter other people from doing a 330 so that they can take their time and kind of, like, you know. But here's the thing with Aerosoft, right? With the grants that they have now with the German government as well to produce an A330 Neo and an A321 Neo, I think they're doing. You know, I haven't given up completely, but at this point I'm just not, I don't think we're going to get the airplane within the next 3 to... I'm thinking it's going to be definitely like 6 months out. I don't think it's going to be close. Not to where the community's going to be accepting of it. Meaning that the aircraft is probably going to release with bugs and issues. And Aerosoft is probably going to get absolutely torn apart. And then it's going to take another 3 to 6 months to fix all the bugs and issues that they have going on. Yeah. I know that Aerosoft doesn't have the best relationship with the community, especially in like P3D and FSX. So I don't know. Again, I've never really owned any of their products. This is the first. I own the CRJ, which was my first ever Aerosoft airplane product. I've owned their scenery in the past, which has been decent, right? But a lot of them are just done by third-party developers and stuff, just publishing under the Aerosoft name, probably for a fee or whatever. But yeah, it's interesting to see what these guys are doing. Like I said, I just feel like they've lost the plot at some point. I don't know where, but I don't know if it was Mathis leaving or if this is exactly why Mathis left. He was like, I don't want to be a part of this anymore. You know, which you have to understand and respect as well, right? I wonder if he controls us all the way in, like, where would he stop controlling us? I guess, like, here. Oh, here's this weird spot, right, where you have to drive, in order to get to it, you have to drive all the way around to get to. It's, Angle Inlet. I've heard about this place. This is where they have, like, they don't even have a border. It's just like, it's literally just like a little thing, and you call in to let them know where you're going. This place is really weird. There's like a petition to get this back in Canada to make like the border go across here instead of doing some weird ass thing like this. I don't know why it does this weird ass thing in the border, but there's a little interesting tidbit of Canada and the USA. Very weird, isn't it? Lake of the Woods. That lake, that's massive. I mean, look at how it breaks up into here. Look at all the lakes and stuff. Mopar would go crazy with all the fishing up here. He would go bananas. Whitefish Bay. Here, we'll drop Mopar off here, and he's gonna fish himself the rest of his life. This is Manitoba, a huge ass lake too, man. Not quite as big as the Great Lakes, but actually it could almost be, it's almost bigger than Erie. It's almost bigger than Lake Ontario up here. Crazy. Sure, you can have it back. I don't think there's much going on over there, but yeah. I would agree with you, JJ. Yeah. Aerosoft just announced today that they are working on the autopilot, so will definitely be a few more months. Oh, absolutely. That's why, 3 to 6 months, I think, is a generous. You know, they led us on like we were going to be getting a summer release. Like, do you remember that? Do you remember, like, you know, last fall they were saying how great the progress is and how they were really, you know, pushing for a spring/summer release, and man, oh man, oh man. They released the paint kit 6 months ago. Because everybody was getting all like, you know, when's it coming, when's it coming, when's it coming? And they were like, here's a paint kit. Go paint airplanes for a year, and then we'll give you the airplane. SimBrief gives you the center hand-off fixes along the GPS coordinates. For what? Are you talking to someone else? I'm sorry. Apparently in winter, they build ice highways so that they don't need to cross the border. I would, hell yeah. Why not? Why not, yeah. Supposedly the CRJ is going to be updated after the developer finishes another project. I would buy it. It wasn't, I want a regional, but not unfinished. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing, right? The aircraft has received 17 updates. I think we're on 1.17 or 1.15. Anyways, it's received a ton of updates since its release. The problem is the aircraft hasn't been updated in like a year and a half. I think somebody was mentioning in here, like, it's over a year since the last update happened, which I can agree is unacceptable, especially in a product that was, like, essentially the first commercial airliner to come out for this simulator. There was a lot of hype around that airplane, and that airplane made Aerosoft a ton of money, especially now that it's available on... You can get that on Xbox too, right, I think? So it's available on Xbox, it's on PC, first airplane to really come out. Everybody was flying it on release. Streamers, content creators, everybody saw people flying it. I flew it a ton. But yeah, a study level CRJ 200, just... I just don't... Nobody likes the CRJ 200 in real life. I don't know. I find it difficult. It's going to be difficult to... for a sale of a CRJ 200. I just don't think people care enough about the RJ, man. Yeah. The recent ATR update is really good. Okay, cool. We may have to roll back and check that out soon. For sure.
Contact approach 135.47. He's going to want to talk to you.
Approach via Minneapolis Center. See ya.
Maybe that was the point with Aerosoft. There was a lot of money to be made for the first to put something out for Microsoft. Yeah, I don't doubt it. I'd kill for a Dash 8 Q3. Someone's making a... Is someone making... Is that the 4-engined Dash? Someone's making that. I can't remember. Is it the Dash... Maybe it's a Dash 7? I can't remember. Love to see a good E145. I could live without an Embraer. That's just my personal opinion. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I just would rather a lot. That is the Dash 7? Okay. The Dash 8 300 is just a little bit of a smaller variant than the 800. How's the weather in Ottawa? Getting cold out here in Maine. I mean, absolutely disgusting right now. The humidity and the weather has just been brutal the last couple days. Right now, currently feels like 32 degrees Celsius.
271, contact Winnipeg Center, 124.0. Good evening. Over to Winnipeg Center.
And there's a big old storm just passing to the north of me. And to the south of me. Jeez. I'm like right in the middle. We got lucky.
Delta 190, Lee
huge cell pushing through.
Chicago is offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved.
Sorry, Delta Dallas 190. So I can't fly Monty.
Might actually get a little bit here.
Which center to contact?
Soon.
Delta 190, change to Common Advisory 115.8.
E175 study level would be awesome. Air Canada Express. I mean, I still have hope that the... Whatever that... What's that project? The FSim Studio thing. Not FSim Studios. What is it? I forget their name. Their E175 turns out to be somewhat decent. Does anyone know if any builds is still working on the A380? I know that they were in the works with a secret airliner. I have no clue, man. I really have no clue, to be honest with you.
About 40 miles.
Diego, thanks so much, man, for another $1 donation. Appreciate you. This is Captain. With all the season tires, do you have to go... Hey, Captain, what all-season tires do you have on your Corolla? Which ones would you recommend me? Michelin, Goodyear, or Pirelli? I have right now... what do I have? Toyos. I have Toyos, but I bought the car with these on, and they're an upgraded tire, and they're really expensive. They're the first Toyo tires I've ever had, but I really enjoy them. They're very quiet, so I like that. Over to Unicom, Air Canada, or sorry, we're contacting Winnipeg Center. Air Canada 269, thanks for ATC, man, have a great night. Alright, 1240 for us. Winnipeg Center is online. This is going to be a doozy. 1240. Good. Just want to fly the 7.5. We've got to wait till next year. I think it's going to be worth it though, Andy. To be honest with you, man, I've got really high hopes for that project. I really think it's going to be something special. So I hope the wait is going to be worth it. I'm pretty sure it will. And also, just to let you know, Andy, they reached out to me and they want me to be part of like the beta and like the whole streaming of like showcasing the airplane when it's ready to come out and stuff like that. So I'm going to be hopefully doing a lot of like work with them over the next 6 months, 8 months, however long the project takes, right? So there's no issues. If you were to use the Airbus side stick for non-Airbus aircraft, you can use it for whatever you'd like, man. Yeah, there's no problem at all. Yeah. Thoughts on the A320 project by Synaptic? Very excited, man. Those guys are extremely talented, man. It's crazy. Crazy what those guys are able to do. Very excited. Very, very excited, my friend. Hey, I see a lake. It is a little bit clear. I can see the weather's going to pick up here. I can already see it. Winnipeg's going to be down there somewhere. I can already see it. But yes, beautiful reflections off the lake down there. 5-hour is doing the 380. Correct. Yes. Today was the inaugural flight on this route for Porter. Was it really? Damn, cool. Very, very cool. I guess they're doing it on their Embraers. I don't think it would sit on a Q400 for this long, right? Hopefully they're doing it in their Embraers. You watched the water cannon salute in person? Very cool, Jarvis. That's cool. An A340 would be awesome. I have a lot of other planes I would prefer before an A340. I don't have anything against that, but I guess it usually helps to check in when you actually get into airspace, right? Clean those windows, Cap. That's the first officer, Daisy. Not doing the job.
157, Winnipeg.
Winnipeg Center, Canada 269, flight level 360.
Your Canada 157, if able, I do have CPDLC if you're interested.
Air Canada used to do a Q400 from Winnipeg to Edmonton. That's not that bad, is it?
15,000, Winnipeg altimeter 2993.
How many of those Embraers does Porter have now? I want to fly on one. That'd be cool. Winnipeg Center, good evening, Air Canada 269, flight level 360.
Air Canada 269, Winnipeg, good evening. When ready, descend to 15,000, Winnipeg altimeter 2993.
All right, when ready, 15,000, 2993, Air Canada 269. All right, when ready, 15,060, 59 miles till top of descent, chat. We're getting there soon. Let's go to our phases here. Let's go ahead and plug in some information. METAR, CYWG. Bug this up here. And we'll get all of our wonderful information. 2993, which he just gave us. We'll plug that in. Good. Temperature, 18 degrees. Wonderful. Winds are 160 at 11, so 18 is still probably our best option. And if we have a look-see here, we wanted to do the Arnav Yankee runway 18 from MLOV. We'll see if he can accept that for us. And that's going to be 1134. 1134. Now, it is an RNAV approach, but we can take it down to, essentially, that's going to be like 350 radio. So 350 feet is essentially what we can take that down to. So that's a pretty, we don't have to worry about any crazy weather or anything like that. It's also 13-mile visibility with rain. Scattered at 7,500, broken at 9,000. So we should be well out of the clouds when all that's going on. So cool. Got that all set. That's looking good. Go back to our performance data. 49 miles till top of descent, chat. 49 miles. The E195 E2s look like a mini 777-300. They're so cool looking. I do agree. They look pretty cool, man. I really want to fly on one. I don't know what routes they have them on right now. Like, they don't have any like crazy of the short routes. Oh wait, no, I guess they are, because they're doing Ottawa-Toronto, I think, in them as well, aren't they now? One of my college classmates is international navigation, where we learned to do oceanic crossings, including how to plot them on paper charts. Damn, that's pretty cool. Besides the 7.5, I'm so ready for the Fenix 319 and 21. Going to be awesome. I do agree, Robert. Yeah, I do agree, man. How do you feel about the Aerosoft 330? we just finished talking about it, Logan. Maybe rewind the video for like 5 or 10 minutes. You'll see everything that we just had a huge discussion on it. I think it's a little bit of a, underwhelming at this point. I hope that it turns out to be a good project, but I feel like by the time it's actually ready and is a decent product for us consumers, there's going to be far better options out there. So that's just my I'm hoping it's going to be good. But yeah, fingers crossed, man. We'll see. We will see. Hopefully it turns out to be something that is enjoyable. Like somebody mentioned, like I don't need, you know, I don't need a right from Airbus spec, like, you know, full-blown realism. I just want an aircraft that's fun to fly, that allows me to go from point A to point B, works and does what it's supposed to do properly, you know?
3820.
They're taking way too long, and it has been a while. Captain, which engine do you prefer, CFM or Pratt & Whitney's? CFM. I like the CFMs. CFMs just have that, like, off takeoff, man, that, like, howl kind of the, you know? Hit a blinker?
83, descend 5,000.
Okay, for you.
Down to 5,500 for 83 heavy.
Ooh. I don't have any water, though. Those are dangerous. That cart's good. It's a good cartridge. Can't wait for the A320 IAEs. Yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Do you find the stick or yoke more enjoyable / fun to fly? That's a tough one, to be honest with you. I feel like Airbus, and I always do this, I feel like it's a little bit more sporty with a yoke. So, like, it's fun to fly with a yoke because it's a little bit more hands-on. But I also absolutely love the way an Airbus flies. I always say that Airbus is like a Cadillac of the skies, where a Boeing is kind of like a sports car or something like that, whatever you want, like a 911, a Porsche, or a, you know, it kind of feels like that. This feels just like the Cadillac. It's just, everything is, you know, minimal inputs on the side stick, and the aircraft just behaves in a, it's weird. The first time you fly a fly-by-wire, it's like very different than how you would assume a regular aircraft flies, right? Whereas like the fly-by-wire, you make inputs and then it holds that input, right? So in an Airbus, if you pitch the nose up 5 degrees and you let go of the controls, like you pitch it up, you wait, you lock that in for, like, you know, a second after you've reached 5 degrees, 10 degrees, 15 degrees, the aircraft will hold that. You can take your hand off the controls and the aircraft will hold a 15-degree pitch. You know, whereas flying like a yoke or a Boeing, you have to trim like crazy in order to get the aircraft to actually hold the position that you've set with your yoke, right? So it's a very different feeling if you've never flown an Airbus or a fly-by-wire controlled system. I remember the first time I did it, I was just blown away. I was like, this feels incredibly weird. Absolutely smashed my landings. Airbus is smooth. I prefer flying Airbus over Boeing, just seems more simple. I mean, it's definitely simplified, right? You can tell that the cockpit was designed with a, I don't want to say minimalistic look, because I feel like it's still, the overhead is pretty busy in the 320 family, but it's the way that it's laid out, it's very
okay, I'll put it on for you. I'll let you know once we get a little bit closer into the train of you guys coming in. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get the Yankee, but I'll let you know.
It's very smart the way that it's done. Captain, would you like to drive a Cadillac Escalade V8? It's way too big of a vehicle. I would never need something like that, but they're nice, yeah. Flies like a boat. You just nailed it. When you disengage autopilot in Airbus, it holds. When you let go of the PMDG, it just turns into a brick. It could be, yeah. Yeah, that's just the whole fly-by-wire system, right? I mean, when I'm always disconnecting, Brendan, now, I guess it just depends how you like it. I like to have a little bit of back pressure when I'm flying an airplane with a yoke. I like the nose tendency to want to start to dip down. So in the PMDG, as soon as I release autopilot, I usually add a couple notches of up trim to make the nose kind of want to dip down a little bit more. I find it just flies a little bit smoother. Although recently I've kind of changed that and I've added a little bit of up trim. But you have to be very careful. The PMDG is very speed sensitive.
Again, 271, descend 900,000, and which approach are you looking for?
So if the fly-by-wire fails, does that mean that the Airbus is uncontrollable? No, it's not uncontrollable. There are other, I forget what it is. There are different hydraulic systems as well that if one fails, there's a backup system, I believe. And then I think there's a different one as well. You can have like manual
49,
control.
Ready to send to 15,000, Winnipeg altimeter 29993.
When ready.
All right, 5 miles till descent, 15,000. As soon as this, well, there's 4, so we're going to start our descent. Nice gradual descent on our passengers. Seatbelt sign can come on. We'll pause the music after this song, and we'll get fully ready to go. We've got a beautiful sunset out there. I'm glad I brought the time back by 1 hour. It's going to make a really nice arrival. You can see, like, it kind of cleared up. We've just had a nice big clear patch. And then
Roger 1 ready to send
you can
to
see
16,000, Winnipeg altimeter 29993.
29993 down to, I believe, 16,000.
That's correct.
All right, down to 16,000, widget 592.
Direct law, thank you. I knew the word, I just wasn't sure. Do you have a 737-700 for the simulator? I do, yeah, the PMDG. I have the PMDG 700, 800, 900. All 3 variants. He did get that, man. That was the, he must have done some really messed up shit then, man. I had no, like, I knew what was going on, but I'd never really paid attention to the whole case. But he got nailed for 30 years to life. Wow. That's crazy. No Janet, the 600? Nah, no Janet, unfortunately. No. He's already been serving, I think, Jarvis. This has been an extremely long case. Like, this has been going on for years. Flown into Burbank before? Absolutely. Yes. Plenty of times. Love Burbank. 4-stack visual? Great approach. Jordan, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Remember, guys, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. You think we can hit 200 likes before the end of the stream? That would be absolutely fantastic. That's our evening stream like goal until everybody gets a little bit more familiarized with our schedules this evening, or it's Thursday evenings. 200 likes would be absolutely awesome. Thank you to everybody who already has. Talking about sitcoms, did you like The Office? Office is good, yeah. Yeah, Captain Carolina, we spoke about that earlier while you were in here as well. The CRJ hasn't been updated in over a year. There's a lot of bugs and issues with that airplane right now. That's one of the main reasons why we don't fly it. Another reason is, unfortunately, people don't care. People really don't care about the RJ. I think people are really pissed off with Aerosoft right now. People just don't. Last time we flew it was, I don't know, a while, but yeah, maybe we can fly it if it gets updated and it gets some love and some attention. That can happen, but yeah. How much Seinfeld have you got through since the weekend? I am season 2, episode 6 or 7. Thought I've watched like 10 episodes, because I think season 1 is only like 4 or 5 episodes, the pilot and then the other ones. Season 2 is really when it starts, to be honest with you. Yeah, I think I'm on 6 or 7. Yeah, if you ever go to Punta Cana, would recommend going to Princess Hotels and Resorts. That resort is absolutely gorgeous. Very cool. I love Punta Cana, man. You got my bad if it's a dumb question, but how do I get access to those emojis a lot of chat uses? Jay Stevens, you have to become a member. So those are for memberships. They're very similar to like Twitch. If you're familiar with Twitch, they have a subscription. So here we have memberships. You can either do $2 a month for business class or $5 a month for first class. You should see a little join button down below. If I go to my stream here, I can show you. It's always weird seeing yourself. You can hit the join button. I have a membership milestone, but you just hit that. That's what you would do if you want to join, but that's how you get access to it. Scott Phillips celebrating 1 year, 12 months. Welcome back, my friend. Huge enough floaties to you. Thank you very much for the year of business class support. I appreciate you, my friend. That's incredibly kind. Thank you, man. 1 year. Guys, let's get some love. A 1 year badge. You're the second or third person today celebrating a 1 year badge as well. Absolutely awesome, man. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you. No worries, Jay Stevens. And you get cool things like that. Milestones. Were you a fan of 2.5 Men? Loved it growing up. Absolutely. Charlie Sheen was, I mean, he still is, like, absolute animal. Mike celebrating 10 months. Appreciate you as well, man. Says, thus night streams are the shiz. Love them. Thanks so much, Mike. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for 10 months. 2 months away from getting the 1 year badge. Thank you for support, man. Appreciate you, dude. And we got Brendan as well coming in with the 5 gifted memberships. Huge no floaties to you, Brendan. Thank you very, very much for support. Appreciate you, man. That is incredibly kind. Guys, can we get some love for Brendan? 5 gifted members. For the 5 of you that just got gifted members, please make sure you say thank you in chat. That's incredibly kind. And now spam your no floaties emojis. All right, we're going to go auto brakes low here. I'm assuming he's going to give us runway 18. I hope he gives us runway 18. We'll see. I heard him earlier. He was going to try and give people the Yankee, but I think there's speed restrictions. We just got to follow. Yeah. Okay. So max 210, max 200, 200, and then probably slowing down.
Continue to send 9 or 1,000. Which approach are we looking for?
Continue to send down to 9 or 1,000, and we've got the RNAV Yankee from MLOV plugged in right now. If that's if that works. Air Canada 269.
Air Canada 269. Yeah, you can plan the RNAV Yankee.
RNAV Yankee, thanks. Air Canada 269. All right, 9,000. We're going to expect the RNAV Yankee. So there we go, chat. We get the RNAV, which is another cool-ass approach. This looks like a fun one as well. Should be really nice. Hopefully get a good view of the city. Average Beaver coming in 17 months. Let's have to celebrate the trip to Winnipeg. Huge no floaties to you, my man. Thanks so much, dude. It's been a while. I agree with you. It's probably been too long since we've been out to the peg. But hey, we're back. We're here. It's cool. I actually wanted to do... this year when like the 319 comes out, I thought about doing like some really cool Thursday night ops where we like flew hockey teams around, right? Like I thought that would be really cool. We could do like some Air Canada jets. I'm sure somebody's going to make an Air Canada jets livery, and we could do like, you know, just random one-off routes from like, you know, I don't know, name somewhere, Phoenix to like Toronto or something like that on like one of these evening streams. I thought that would be a really cool idea. I think it would obviously blend with the channel pretty well, seeing that we're Canadian. But it could offer up some really cool, like just different flights, right? And we could do like throughout the year, we could do a flight for like every team. So fly like a team, like let's say Pittsburgh to like Vancouver, right? We'll do Pittsburgh to Vancouver. That's one leg. And then whatever, a couple weeks later, we could do like, you know, Vancouver to, I don't know, LA to go play like LAX or something like that, right? Like, I don't know. We'll see. Now, I usually don't think they fly into those airports. They probably fly into different airports, but yeah, would be cool. Outside temperature 10 degrees, so we don't need any anti-ice on. We're good now. Come to YHU. There you go. What do you do with your frequent miles? As of right now, just build them. Build up as many as you can, man. Yeah. Is flying in Canada any different from America, like ATC wise? No, it's very similar, Logan. Very, very similar.
93 Roger, cleared visual, runway 18 approach.
Can't wait for hockey season, dude. We're close. About a month, right? Month and a bit.
United 83, the wind is 1608 knots, cleared to land, runway 18.
To land 18 for 83.
Thunder Bay to Sault Ste. Marie. Yeah. Going true Canadian, eh, bud? Oh, look at the peg down there. Excuse me. Boeing has the New York Jets football livery.
271 via MLOV, cleared the RNAV Yankee, runway 18 approach.
Alright, via MLOV for the RNAV Yankee 18 for Canada 271.
Mr. Jarvis.
269, continue descent 5,500.
Continue descent 5,500, Air Canada 269. 5,500, good. North Carolina has a huge hockey team, the Hurricanes. Lots of 319 Air Canada planes come to RDU. There you go. Yeah, it'd be cool. Look at the rain out front. It's been a while since we've seen that. You can see the rain here developing off the nose. I'm telling you, dude, this sim, it's crazy. When do you have to turn on the anti-ice? I believe it's anything under plus 10 or plus 11 or something like that. Jarvis. I didn't even. What runway did you depart on? Did you depart on runway 5 like us? You must have been before the United then. Yeah. Damn, rookie numbers. I got to rack up those those miles. See? That's it. Like, Dan, flex on them, Dan. Show them your miles. Dan's got crazy miles. Or you can do exclamation point top. I think it shows out all the top miles. All right, 10,000 feet. I said we would turn off the music a while ago, but we're actually going to turn off the music this time. It's about to end here, so. But approaching 10,000 feet, let's go landing lights on. And hopefully, we can have a great landing. All right, cool. Sound's going up. All right, he's got us down to 5,500. And that will clear us on the approach at 5,900. You can see our RNAV path here. It's actually going to be really cool. Should be a really nice approach, to be honest with you. Pretty excited for it. We need to be at 210 knots at MLOV, so I'm actually going to plug that in right now, 210. Start to slow down. You can see MLOV is after AlexSiu, which is a limit 250. Actually, you know what? We'll keep our speed up then for now. Just because I don't want to get too slow for the aircraft behind us. We'll keep our speed up 250. Then we'll bug it back 210. This is the final, yeah, max 250. Okay, so it's not a firm, it's just max 250. Cool. I'm down to 240. Smitty is the OG, man. He still has an insane amount of points. It's wild. Well, 49.94, that 48.94. It's very respectable. Absolutely. Yeah. Detroit's going to make a statement tonight. What's that? Oh, in NFL. Football started again. It did tonight, apparently.
To Winnipeg, exits left onto Kilo, taxi Kilo and Lima to the gate, and just block up the street. See us connect.
All right, here we go. Hopefully we get under this weather. It was supposed to be at like 7,000. We should be under the weather, so 13-mile visibility. We should have tons of visual after this. I can hear it raining. I've got landing rate monitor open and running. Everything's good there.
Westjet 529, descend to 9,000. What's your approach were you looking for?
Down to 9,000. We'll take the
all right, 210 on the speed now. We'll bug that up.
Westjet 529, Roger.
God, I love our nav approaches. They're always so fun. We put a little bit of ground spoiler out here just to help with the speed.
Air Canada 269 via MLOV, cleared RNAV Yankee runway 18 approach.
By MLOV, cleared RNAV Yankee 18 approach. Air Canada 269. All right, beautiful. 2100 at O'Rourke. So let's bug this down to 2100 next. And we'll go from there. If we can take it visually at 2100, we'll do that, but we'll just see what things look like down to 2100. Good. 210 speed limit has been met. And we've got 200 at Iknax. Or, sorry, 200 at Irvev. We'll be down to 200. I'm going to go flaps 1. Ground spoilers can come in. We've got our deviation path now as well, so that's good. We can arm our approach. And it should follow the path. Good. We'll bring our speed back down to 200. Watch this video, Microsoft and X-Plane 12 versus real life, and X-Plane has some better water shadows and little stuff, but X-Plane 12 is, I thought of mine was town, is just embarrassing. Hey man, like I said, it is what it is. Some people don't use the sim for visual aspects, right? Jarvis, could you see anything? It gets raining out there. Raining. Can't see nothing. You need to get under these clouds. Does Winnipeg have controllers often on VATSIM? I'm not sure. I know they have their own, like, ARTCC, so I don't know. Mark Hack, thanks so much, man, for the $7 donation. Says, great stream. You're working overtime. Thanks, man. Appreciate you, dude. Not really, though, if you think about it. But I appreciate it. Thanks so much, man, for the $7 donation. Thank you, dude. Hey, man, anytime I get to come and hang out with you guys, I'm just pumped that before the end of the year, we're going to have a lot more options and aircraft to fly and stuff like that. And we're just going to be able to, you know, have a ton of fun doing that. They see where FS Expo 24 is going to be at, maybe St. Louis. Vegas won the voting, but they haven't confirmed where it's going to be yet. My guess is Vegas, but they could do St. Louis or somewhere else.
WestJet 49, okay.
All right, 190 on the speed.
Good evening, Winnipeg Center. The Charlie Alpha 129 requesting
everything is looking great.
From wing clear to.
We'll wait till we hear the 2,500 foot call out, then we'll go gear down.
Winnipeg Center, good evening. You are cleared into Class Charlie airspace. I'll just walk over here for you.
Vegas? Oh, dude, I'm taking Vegas, man. Because you have to remember, dude, it's not just about the expo, right? It's about a bunch of other things. It's about the expo and just the general environment, right? Vegas offers so much.
Great stream. You're working overtime.
Thanks so much, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you. It's been flying the RNAV approach extremely well. Just arm approach, and it's following everything it should. Lateral navigation, vertical, everything's good. Looks nice.
2,500.
All right, cool. Let's go gear down. Bring our speed back, 170. Flaps 2. Approach phase is activated. We're looking good. Hasn't cleared us to land yet, so we'll just wait on the gear. Let's go flaps 3. Bring that speed back, 160. Again, there is traffic behind us, so we don't have to slow up quite yet.
2,000.
Beautiful. Let's go final approach speed now. I think I'm sorry I'm very late. Was having a migraine. No worries, Caleb. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're feeling better. It definitely opened up. We can definitely decent visual down here. 160 knots, flaps full. Ground spoilers armed. And I guess we'll just ding the lights. Good. Cool. All right. You guys ready? Let's have some fun. I got a beautiful visual. Joystick cam's going on. Enjoy the arrival, friends. Catch you down on the ground. My airplane.
Air Canada 271, walk to Winnipeg, exit left on Kilo, taxi Kilo, Foxtrot, Echo 2 Apron 1. Just monitor the frequency once you're off. Alright, Kilo, Fox, Echo to the apron, and think we're up, and they're going
I think we have to have vacate to the right.
Kilo, you can climb the same. Wind is 150 knots, clear to land.
We'll plan to vacate Kilo and runway 18 clear to land here, Canada 269.
WestJet 489.
Alright, so he wants us out on Kilo. Left turn Kilo, Fox and in. Okay, so it is left turn in.
18 approach, WestJet 49.
WestJet 529.
1,000.
5,500.
5,500, WestJet 529.
Winnipeg Center, this is Charlie Alpha 129 airport.
Charlie Alpha 129, Winnipeg, roger, you're identified, and Winnipeg altimeter 29902.
A little bit low on the slope, bring the nose up. There we go, back on track.
500. 100 above. 400. Minimum.
Continue.
300. 200.
Go chasing the pappies. Our vertical deviation looks great.
100. 50. 40. 20. Retard. 5.
Reversers. Nose down gently. Accelerating. Reverser stowed. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Winnipeg. Not bad for the weather. Felt good. Looked good. Next left is going to be Kilo. I'll bring you guys back up to the flight deck.
Air Canada 269, taxi Kilo, Foxtrot, Echo. 2 apron 1. Just monitor the frequency estimating.
Kilo, Foxtrot, Echo, apron 1 will monitor this frequency. Have a great night. Thanks for wonderful ATC. Beautiful. Cool. We will stop the clocks. Let's go ahead and head upstairs. We'll get some lights. Felt like a good landing, chat. Maybe a little bit firm on the flare, but felt pretty good. Interesting weather down here. Landing lights off, APU master start switch on, nose light over to taxi, strobe lights off, wing lights off. Beautiful. Happy with that one. He gave us Kilo, Foxtrot, Echo to the ramp. This flight went to gate. I'll check on that here in a second. We'll speak with company and see where they want us to go.
Charlie Alpha 129, Winnipeg, are you just inbound for the field for full stop planning?
Right, and they went to gate.
Yes, I just full stop
9.
Charlie Alpha 129.
Plan that. GSX. Why are there so many? I just want gate 9. Nope, definitely not that. Flaps, speed brakes, all that fun stuff as well. Gate C? Sure. Charlie 9. No. Swissport. Good. Right, we should be making a left here on Echo. Then he wants us in that way.
Question 49, exit on a Kilo, wind 1508, clear to land, runway 18.
Exit on a Kilo, clear to land 18, what's that 49?
APU's going on. Stop our recording here. Good, got a recording to watch. And stand 9 should be right here. Is it that one? Or it might be that one. Yeah, it's this one. Good. I got the park brake bug. Look at the tarmac looking like wet like that. It's beautiful. That's 10? Are you sure? I see my GSX team over here waiting for me. Oh, you might be right. You're right, that's my GSX team, not this guy. You are correct. Nothing to see here. First officer's getting some taxiing time in. Nothing to see here. happens more than you know. Oh, 100%. Especially at night. Dude, I'm pretty sure we haven't flown into Winnipeg in like 2 years either. So like, very unfamiliar with this airport. Very unfamiliar. Maybe we get a dance though because we're so unfamiliar with the airport.
Direct Goodog on course, Air Canada 157.
I have a funny feeling that you don't have glass jetways, or do you? The glass jetways here? APU bleed is on, good. Engine number 2 is off, engine number 1 is off. Beacon light is off, seatbelt sign is off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Winnipeg for the first time in a very long time. What do we got? No dance, just a bow. Just a bow. We'll go to GSX and we'll request deboarding. Beautiful evening of flying. Thanks to wonderful ATC, man. I mean, chat, if you think about it, we basically got ATC the whole way here. We got, I thought I turned that off. We got ATC, oh, I turned that one, okay. We got ATC pretty much the whole way here this evening. It was pretty damn cool. We ended up getting Toronto and then switching over to Minneapolis, and then from Minneapolis getting sent over to Winnipeg Center. Not too shabby, considering we didn't plan that at all. Not too shabby. Thanks everybody for joining me this evening. I really do appreciate it. Again, if you haven't done so, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Thanks everybody for tuning in today. Thanks to those who already have smashed down that thumbs up button. I appreciate that as well. You guys are absolutely awesome. Thank you so much for all of the support this evening. We've got a replay to watch, so we can go ahead and kind of get planned for that. So let's jump inside. Let's come down here. We'll go to our ground services. We'll go ahead and remove everybody and close all those doors. We'll go to GSX. We'll go to restart. Good. And then we'll go to panel state, and we're going to go to ready, and we're going to activate it. Good. We'll set our flaps full, so we'll be able to watch our replay. And I'll change the time here just a little bit. I'll bring it forward a little bit just so we can actually see the arrival. We'll see how everything went. Bring it back to like 6:30 or something like that just for the replay. Okay, everything's closed there. That's good. Flaps should be out and full. Good. I'm going to turn the landing lights on and the strobe lights and all those fun lights. I'm going to actually turn you guys off. Those guys on. That'll be good. Cool. Sweet. Yeah. Awesome. All right, let's go ahead and play the replay. Good. I'll bring this forward here a little bit. We can kind of watch it from about right there. Should be good. Let's watch an outside view, see how she looked. Look at the weather during the day. Like, this is just cool, man. Look at the ortho down there, too, is actually beautiful. Is it, is this one of the cities that was done in photogrammetry? It's one of the photogram cities? I think it is. Because it's absolutely fantastic. Like, fantastic, fantastic. It was, wasn't it? Yeah. It looks really, really good. Really good. Used to live basically right under the approach path. Damn, that's cool, man. That is wicked. 1,500 footers. I mean, it wasn't floaty at all. It was actually a really great approach. I think just because it was nighttime and it was raining, it just felt like it was, it felt like the approach came really quick, but that just could be the RNAV approach. But yeah, great landing. Holy shit. I actually think, I mean, look at the ortho down there. That's crazy. That looks so good. This may be one of the better photogrammetry cities I've seen in a while. It was really good. That was super smooth landing, though. Super happy with that one, chat. Super happy with that one and happy with this stream. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in this evening. I truly do appreciate it. I know it's going to be a little bit quiet till we kind of get the new schedule and all that fun stuff figured out, but this has been going well. I've been enjoying doing these Thursday evening streams with you guys, kind of doing the double dipping on Thursdays. There's the flare, 1,000 footers, 15 hundos. I mean, I feel like that was a perfect nighttime landing. What was the landing rate on it? 163? 163 with 1.00 on the G. Doesn't get much better than that, chat. Does not get much better than that. Cool. I'm going to leave you guys with some replays. Once again, mods, donators, sponsors, thank you for everything that you guys do for the channel, man. Without you guys here, none of this is possible. So thank you all so much for your support. I truly do appreciate it. To everybody else that cannot donate using a monetary value, but donates with your time, your efforts, coming in here, hanging out. I want to thank you guys just as much. Building this amazing community with me is truly special, and thank you everybody for all of your support. I really, really do appreciate it. Next stream for me is going to be on Saturday. We may or may not be in an A330-900. We'll see if we'll save that for Sunday, Monday, maybe. I think maybe we'll fly this on Saturday, and then Sunday, Monday, we'll do the A330neo. Anyways, we'll see how she goes. Guys, enjoy the replays, enjoy the outro, and I will catch you guys all on Saturday. Happy landings, my friends. See